Alright, and we're back with another stream. This time, Zenless Zone Zero 2.5. The update dropped last Tuesday. Let's see what this is about. I will be doing a Shunguang pulls. I do have a lot of pulls, but I'm not going to be blowing all of it here. Probably. Almost certainly not. And anyway, let's get along with this. I've heard mixed things about it. We'll just have to see. I'm pretty sure I've been able to avoid like the big spoilers. So yeah. See what Bella and Shunguang are up to. Little light. Did I mention that? Shunguang? I'm assuming it means little light here. I didn't actually look at the Chinese characters, or not that I can read them. I'd put them in a translator, but I can pronounce the stuff pretty well. Hey, Belle. Why is you're finally here? What's up? What are you guys talking about? Nothing much. I'm just a bit worried about my brother. Don't ever think maybe he's got something to take care of. I hope that's all. Alright, I made some osmanthus cakes earlier to lift my mood. I'm not sure if it'll suit your taste, but would you like to try some? Sure! As she speaks, she pushes the osmanthus cake she has closer to you, her eyes full of anticipation. Try some osmanthus cakes. Sure!
Wow, your osmanthus cakes are so good! So soft.
So warm.
But isn't this a little too sweet?
The sweeter the better, I say. It is a bit too sweet.
It is a bit sweet, but there's nothing wrong with a little sweetness.
Really? Sorry, I guess I added too much sugar. I'll make it much better for you next time.
You need to be nervous, it's already very delicious.
There's no need to be nervous, Shunguang. It's already delicious.
I'm glad you like it. But I've always wondered, why do you like osmanthus cake so much?
Something about osmanthus wine. Tastes the same, I don't know.
Actually, I just like anything related to osmanthus. I remember a long time ago, when I just joined Yunquai Summit, there was a dessert shop on the corner of a nearby street. They made amazing osmanthus cakes there, so I always pestered my brother to get some for me. But for some reason, I ended up with a stomachache every time I ate them. So my brother eventually stopped me from eating them. Then I decided to try making osmanthus cakes myself. So long as I made sure to use the right amount of the right ingredients, I was fine.
Unknown allergens? As she speaks, Shunguang's eyes carry the nostalgia she has towards that past and a hidden determination. Yet, just as you're enjoying your osmanthus cake, Senior Fufu suddenly runs over. Wasn't Fufu, Yunhu, and Ishuan still out on that trip thing? Frick. Yeah, they were out, right? So that's why we had to get the help of Dylan and Banyue.
So this is where you were.
Oh, right, she kind of snuck out. That's now, yeah.
Senior Fufu, you're back. Yeah, we heard something happened again in Wi-Fi, so we hurried back as fast as we could. We just got here today. But never mind that. I just got word something strange has appeared over at Silum Bay.
Yeah, but wait, Shunguang is supposed to be. She's not actually supposed to be here, though. She snuck down wherever from where she was staying to stay here, right?
We should go take a look.
So what's that about? You had to Silum Bay with Senior Fufu. Why are the flowers here? I kind of already forgot what was said about these flowers, but I know they were. Oh hey, they even got news reporter things, but they were something to do with like miasma, yeah. Heining Chen. Yep, they're the white flowers from before. Yoshi too, these white flowers look a lot like the ones we saw in the hollow. And when you get close to them, you get this kind of cozy feeling. Must be the same kind. That doesn't sound good at all. I hope I'm just overthinking this. Who are you? You don't know either. What about you, Yunhu? Mysterious white flower. Excuse me. Let me interact. Thank you. Crouching down, Ye Shunguang carefully brushes her fingertips across the white petals. Her face fills with shock and quiet worry.
How is this possible? The strange white flowers we saw inside the hollow are showing up out here, too. And is it just my imagination? Or does it somehow feel like the Qingming sword is reacting to them?
I wouldn't know. I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Same. They look exactly like the ones in my memory. If only Ishu and Shifu were here.
Yeah, shouldn't she be here? Like, where is she? Why is she still gone?
With everything that's happening in Phylum Heights, it's only right for the Interceptor
Oh,
to
okay.
report directly to the mayor. That's her duty.
Man in Yunquai Summit uniform stands there without anyone noticing. His sharp, eagle-like gaze sweeps over the white flowers on the ground, then lands on Ye Shunguang.
And including, of course, the mess your brother caused. Ye Yun. He's brought shame upon Yunquai Summit.
Mr. Liu! My brother, he's just...
Ye Shunguang. Facts are facts. There is no arguing them. But remember this. The two of you walk different paths. You have
Well,
your
I
own
mean,
burden to bear.
Shuyuan had his own... He wasn't truly following Sarah. It's just, I guess, like, aside from us, the group that was there, no one else really knows about the actual reasons.
Since you've inherited the Qingming sword, you must carry everything it represents. That is your destiny.
Who's this?
Excuse me, but who might you be?
Sorry, I forgot to introduce him. He's Yunquai Summit's current...
I am Lu Hengzhou. I know who you are. Yishuan's new disciple. As for these flowers, they've already been reported. So far, they seem harmless, exhibiting no signs of aggression.
Lu
They're
Hongzhou.
structurally fragile and ordinary in every way.
No, they're not. I've seen these flowers before, back when the old capital fell.
And in the hollow.
We also found a ton of them deep inside Limnian Hollow. The weird thing is, whenever we approached them, it seemed to weaken the effects of the corruption.
Is that so? Then just to be safe, you may clear these flowers away for now.
Okay, I'll try.
Try, what? Oh. Are you using a Qingming sword though, or just a regular sword? Wait, what? Shogong swings her sword, light flashes, and the white flowers before her crumble instantly into ash. They're far more fragile than they look. Are they really just ordinary plants?
Mr. Liu, please believe me. These flowers aren't as simple as they look. There's something deeper going on. We can't just let them spread like this.
You're not usually this persistent. Is it because of what you've been through lately? Or have you met someone special?
I don't like
who's
this
made
guy.
you start questioning.
I don't like this guy. This guy's already a dick. Met someone special that... Okay, so she got out of her shell. Why is that a problem? Lu Hengzhou seems to glance in your direction, or is that just your imagination?
No, that's not it. I just feel like this is too important to ignore.
All right. Tomorrow evening, I shall gather all the relevant people. We'll meet at the temple.
Thank you.
Of course, this isn't only about the flowers. It's also time to come to a final verdict on your brother's actions. I'll need to review everything and make a statement that does right by the disciples of Yunquai Summit.
What about Yinhu? What do you have any input on this?
Good. That's all I needed to hear. Ye Shunguang, never ever forget who you are, or the duty that comes with your gift and your sword.
Gift and sword. So what's the gift if not the sword? I mean, the sword is kind of a blessing and a curse, but what's the gift then here? Lu Hongzhou turns to leave. As he brushes past, he pauses for a brief moment and murmurs something only the two of you can hear.
Let's hope your presence in her life brings strength, not burden.
Okay, Age?
Sorry you had to see that. Mr. Lu's always been that way. He takes Yunquei Summit's honor more seriously than anything. But I'm sure he didn't mean any harm.
So, who exactly is he?
So, who exactly is this Mr. Lu? Is he one of our seniors at Yunquei Summit or something?
He's an elder of Yunquei Summit. He's the one who manages everything when Ishirin Shifu's not around.
Elder of Yunquei Summit? I thought everyone at Yunquei Summit was something.
An elder? But I heard that Ishirin Shifu was the only one from Yunquei Summit who survived the Phyloom Heights incident back then.
Well, he's more of a guardian than a fighter.
As in like a caretaker, takes care of the orphans or something? I don't know.
Back when everyone left the mountain, he was tasked with making sure the disciples' families were safe. That's how he survived the disaster.
Oh. Wait, what? So he just wasn't there, I guess?
I didn't think he'd come here, too. Guess that means whatever's happening lately really is serious.
Seems kind of strict with you. Doesn't seem to like me much.
Feels like he's kind of strict with you.
Well, he always says that since I inherited the Qingming sword, I must live up to that title that comes with the responsibility. He's just got high expectations for me. Alright, enough of that. It's getting late and I need to prepare for tomorrow's meeting. Oh right, the osmanthus cakes! They turned out a little off this time, but next time I'll make the perfect batch for you to try. It's a promise, okay?
Sure, her eyes glimmer as she looks at you, and like she's finally gathered the courage, she holds out her pinky. You reach out and hook gently with hers. A bright, content smile spreads across her face. She pulls her hand back and gives you a small wave.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, Tribby. Shunguang turns and disappears around the corner just like any ordinary girl, yet somehow as you watch her go, you can't shake the feeling that she's carrying something far heavier than she ever lets on. She seems to be getting, chapter 6, to be fuel for the night. We're doing a pinky promise. She seems to be getting a little attached. In, a little more deeply than, I guess, like, more, I don't know. It's almost time for the meeting. Let's head to the Sweeping Temple Hall now. Hey, Bonyo. Hey, Dial-In. What are you doing here? Gonna provide some input on Ye Shuyan's stuff. Meeting Yunquei Summit, they invited us something. Regardless of our identity, solving the issues what matters. Is that what he said? I didn't catch it. Frick. Wait. Get me out of this outfit. Yeah. Solving the issues, yeah, what matters. I wonder when my junior brother will arrive. Oh. Hi, I'm right here. I can't walk between you guys. You haven't said anything at all, Panda. Alright, Lu Hongzhou. You arrive at Swebian Temple's main hall. Everyone's already here. Yishuan joins remotely due to other obligations. Ye Shunguang stands quietly to one side, nervously twisting the edge of her clothes.
Since everyone's here, let's begin.
Isn't this just Scott Outpost? This is Hollow Zero. Hollow Zero is the only one that has like the sort of rocks floating around that I've seen, and this is what, one of the Shoyu pillars?
The purpose of this meeting is to gather what we know, review the current situation, and discuss what to do with Ye Shuyun.
My apologies, everyone. It is a little inconvenient for me, so I'll have to join you like this.
You're always out. I don't know.
When I heard what happened with Shuyan some
Well,
time ago,
why
I
was the
planned to return to
why
the
was the
Heights
previous
immediately,
line not
but
under the
I
filter?
received an urgent mission from the mayor. There's been an abnormal disturbance inside Hollow
Okay,
Zero.
so here's a Hollow
And
Zero.
as
Just
manpower
actually
was
straight up.
insufficient, Section 6 and I were sent to deal
Ooh,
with
Section
it.
6? We're
It's a
gonna...
complicated matter
I mean, they were in the
that
trailer,
needs to be
so...
resolved. I am unable to leave at this time.
But missing the filter on the previous dialogue.
Mr. Liu has
And
given me a
again.
rundown of the situation regarding the creator. The situation is dire, so I've also shared this information with the mayor. However, my information is likely not complete. As such, I would like each of you who was there to briefly recount what happened so we can make the most accurate judgment possible.
Long story short, that Miss Sarah from the Exaltists was behind a whole string of events. Her real goal was to awaken the creator. Meanwhile, Ye Shuyin's so-called partnership with Sarah was just a cover. What he really wanted was to destroy the creature before it could fully awaken. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. He overestimated himself, and in the end he was possessed by the creator's power. We ended up having to fight him.
Thanks to Shunguang's assistance at a crucial moment, we were able to subdue the monster under the creator's control and awaken Ye Shuyuin.
Is it just me, or is Bonya's voice missing its filter as well? Wait, what is going on? So, thanks to Shunguang, good thing we had the Qingming sword. Oh boy, that's not gonna sound good to her.
Thanks to Shunguang. Without her, we wouldn't have been able to suppress that monster or rescue Senior Ye.
Where is he right now, though?
Yet everything comes with a price.
Yep.
And that price. Xiaoguang, you used the power of the Qingming sword, didn't you?
I'm sorry, Shifu.
When you inherited the Qingming sword, I told you, unless it's a matter of life and death, you must never draw it from its case or tap into its power source.
But my brother's life was hanging by a thread, and my friends were in danger. Please, Shifu, tell me, what situation could possibly be more dire than that?
Xiaoguang, I'm not blaming you. It's just, more than saving others, I'd rather you learn to protect yourself.
Is that... That's not exactly... I don't see how that's... relative... Like... I don't see how that's relative to the topic here. Kind of. Like, if I'm reading this correctly, she's saying, like, don't, like... Wait, this feels like such a weird thing to say. Like, in the moment, at least, she wasn't the one in danger, so it's not like she had to protect herself there. She had to protect, like, just the group as a whole. Unless... And yeah, sure, it comes at a cost to herself, but is Ishan just suggesting, hey, just don't do that so that you don't lose your memories, your senses? But, like, that seems a little sus to say when it's like, when everyone else is in danger. I don't know. What?
Let's leave it here for now. Anyone else have something to add?
And, like, you're always... You've been gone for a while. Okay, it's mission from the mayor, but it's like, still. I don't know.
Though we ultimately prevailed, Ye Shuyuin left on his own in the chaos. We have no information.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
on his
Banya
whereabouts.
is missing his voice filter right now. Just like, she should be joining remotely, but her digitized voice filter thing is gone for most of it for some reason. Little polish work to do.
I've also been informed of that. I'll see what I can do to locate him.
Can you say you're caught up in with stuff in Hollow Zero right now? What?
High Preceptor. Ye Shuyuin colluded with the Exaltists, endangered Phylum Heights, and brought shame upon Yunquay Summit. Surely this can't be brushed aside with just a vague locate him, can it?
You probably don't know this, but before I left, I sent the Qingming
Yep,
bird to
that
Lingnan
Dylan
Hollow
found.
to search for him. But the poor thing got trapped there by the Exaltists and only just made it back. When I examined the bird, I realized Shuyan had been trying to send me messages about the Creator, but they never got through. So no, Shuyan never really sided with the Exaltists or betrayed Yunquay Summit. And that's exactly why we need to find him. Hear what he has to say, face to face.
My brother must have had his own reasons for everything he did. I know he'd never betray us.
Whatever the case, Yeshu Yuan has done real damage to Yunquay Summit's reputation. Still, the details can wait until he returns. We'll deal with it properly then.
I take it you two are finished now? Then let me add something. When Sarah tried to summon the Creator, we saw this really weird black mist appear. And the strange thing is, we couldn't even hit it. Our attacks went right through.
Couldn't hit it.
That black mist is a formless entity. To harm it, you must condense it into a tangible state, just like the creature the Creator commanded.
I see it now. That black mist must be the true form of the Creator's power. I've already discussed this with the mayor. He plans to conduct a discreet investigation through his own channels. For now, we're to stay put. Especially you, Shunguang. You need to stay in the temple and focus on recovering. Don't take any more risks.
But
Shifu's right, Xiaoguang. You fainted before, remember? You really can't keep pushing yourself like this anymore.
But it's also like she inherited the Qingming sword, right? Okay, so if she uses it, then yeah, she loses memory, she loses her sense of self, her senses, physical senses, literally. But it's like, what is she to do then? I mean, I thought like she should still be able to like just use, I don't know, a sword that's not the Qingming sword, train with like with normal weapons, like most other people probably would. And just get proficient with that. Like, I don't know, because Miyabi like Tailless is also like has special abilities, but didn't Miyabi's dad say that Miyabi is special in that she doesn't actually need Tailless's powers, that she's just a prodigy even without it? And in her trailer, her sad backstory TM trailer, it shows Miyabi's mom training her with all these sorts of weapons, and refusing to let her touch Tailless until, like, you know, the very end when the holo disaster appears. So it's like, I don't know. Shouldn't Ye Shunguang be able to use other weapons that's not the Qingming sword and go with that? Like, does she always need to carry the Qingming sword with her? Like, can't she just, like, I don't know. Okay, maybe leaving a sacred relic is, like, back in building unattended isn't exactly the brightest idea, but it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, Shunguang. Since both Shifu and the mayor are stepping
Oh, you're
in,
finally
we can finally
putting
take
in
a
your
little
input.
break.
The power of the Qingming sword is both the pride of Yunquay Summit and the burden of its wielder. Right now is not the time for it to be drawn.
When? Shouldn't be eager to use it, but when, then?
You must cherish this power and use it for the sake of many, not to serve your own.
I guess, like, use it in the situation that Yizhang had to. I don't know.
So, I agree with the High Preceptor's decision. Ye Shunguang, you need to rest.
Maybe we should hear what Shunguang thinks first.
How about we let Xiaoguang speak for herself first? She's the one who's actually going through all this.
Thank you, Junior.
Ye Shunguang looks her way, gratitude flickering in her eyes. Then she takes a deep breath like she's gathering every ounce of her courage and meets everyone's gaze head on.
I want to help with the investigation too. Even without drawing the sword, there must be something I can still do. Please, let me.
No. I've already said this before. If you want to avoid the sword's negative effects, you must stay away from anything related to it. This isn't up for debate.
And she said, like, what wasn't Yishuan supposed to be? Wasn't Yishuan like looking for ways to avoid or like dampen the effects or something? I don't know. How's that going along?
If there are no objections, I'll take my leave here.
What do you mean, no objections?
Since the High Preceptor has spoken, this meeting is concluded.
The air is heavy with silence. Ye Shunguang's shoulders slump a little. She quickly lifts her hands to wipe her cheek like she's erasing something. Then, running from everyone's gaze, she turns and leaves without a word. And what's up with you now? Keeper of the Qingming sword shouldn't be so childish. Mr. Liu, aren't you being a bit too harsh on Junior Shunguang? It's not like she chose it. It chose her. Like, if she hadn't... Regardless of her, like, if she hadn't been able, for one reason or another, if she hadn't fully, like, developed mentally and emotionally, that's like, it's not something you can blame her for when the sword chooses her. As the keeper of the Qingming sword, Ye Shunguang should shoulder more responsibility. What counts as shouldering more responsibility here? Hello? The way she's acting now is a total disgrace to Yunhui Summit. But Shunguang didn't want to become the sword keeper either. She's still so young. Ridiculous. Becoming the keeper of the Qingming sword is a tremendous honor. It should be the goal of every Yunhui Summit disciple. Yeah, I don't know about that one. If only I or Yishuan had become the sword keeper instead. What a shame. That's enough chit-chat. We have much to do. Next, you should take some disciples to deal with those strange white flowers in Phylum Heights. She was particularly wary of those flowers earlier. There must be some reason for that. Regardless of my concerns, I trust the Qingming sword keeper's judgment when it comes to danger. As for the investigation into the creator's power, I shall handle that personally. Understood, Mr. Liu. I'll arrange for it right away. Liu Hongzhou and Pan Yunhu leave together. I can't talk to Belle? Okay. Alright, Banya. Let's hope everything turns out well. Looks like there's drama going down at Yunhui Summit. You seem happy, because you're not part of it. Or you're not part of Yunhui Summit. Yunhui Summit and Krampus definitely have very different styles. How's Banya Shifu finding Krampus? Getting used to it, thank you for asking. Banya is a key player in Krampus now, you know? Someone like him, powerful yet honest and reliable, is a rare find. Of course we had to snatch him up right away. Alright, Senior Zhao seems to have taken on a big mission lately. We might need to help out, so let's be ready. Miss Zhao? That's right. Senior Zhao is a super busy person, and the boss really trusts her. Let me tell you a secret. She even has this wild title, Krampus's Unbeaten Legend. Huh? Word is, since joining Krampus on the boss's recommendation, she's never failed a single mission she's taken on. I see. Senior Zhao is certainly impressive. Well, it feels kind of weird hearing you call her a senior. Oh my, it's getting late. Bunny and I should head back to Krampus. See you later then, Proxy. Am I able to do a Bonnier voice? We shall be taking our leave. Not quite, no. I don't know. Dylan and Bonnier leave first. Talk to Belle about Shunguang. I'm gonna sneeze.
Why?
I feel like sneezing at
I'm
least.
still a little worried. Sure, Shunguang looks fine now, but who knows if that sword's influence might get worse.
She was already forgetting stuff when she used it, in the fight against the creator in the last patch. So yeah, definitely valid.
It won't be good if she really does lose all of her memories. Maybe we should reach out to Ishu and Shifu again?
Wait, but what are you saying? Because Ishuan and the rest of them are saying, yeah, don't join, so you won't have to use the sword. What would contacting Ishuan about this like do now? Because Ishuan is saying to stay put so you don't lose your memories, and Belle is saying, yeah, we don't want you to lose your memories. Why is, like, their lines of reasoning are aligned, so what would the point of contacting Ishuan be here? Unless I'm understanding something wrong. I could be. Let's go ask Fufu about it.
That makes sense. But reaching out to Shifu directly might be disruptive. She's had her hands full lately. Let's consult Senior Fufu first.
Tofu. Find Tofu and tell her about her worries that Shunguang may really be losing her memory. It turns out she's just as anxious about it. After some discussion, she contacts Yishuan.
Shifu, we're really worried about Shunguang. If she really does start showing signs of memory loss, is there anything we can do?
There's nothing we can do.
So what was going on with your research to, like, I don't know, if it wasn't to like dampen the effects of it, what was it again? I know they mentioned it, but I forgot.
According to the records of past sword wielders, memory loss itself is a warning sign. Once it begins, the erosion caused by the Qingming sword only grows stronger, and after that, there's no turning back.
No way.
But, based on my studies, as long as the key remains intact, and Shunguang refrains from drawing on the sword's core power, its influence on her can, in theory, be contained. So you must keep a close eye on her condition. Whatever happens, she
What
must
counts as the
never
core
use
power?
that sword the way she did before.
Understood. We'll keep a close watch on her.
And about what I said during the meeting earlier, I was too harsh. I didn't think about how it would make her feel. I know she only wanted to help, but after my sister, after what happened to my sister, I can't lose another person to that sword, especially not my own disciple, someone I'm supposed to protect. If only the Qingming sword had chosen me instead.
Please don't blame yourself, Shifu. I know you only said those things because you're worried about Shunguang. I'm sure she'll understand too.
Qingming sword chooses its own master? Yep, I know this. Like, it's been mentioned. Why am I only saying that?
Hold on a second. That means the Qingming sword actually chooses its own master?
Yes, that's right. The Qingming sword chose every one of its masters. Only those it accepts can resonate with it and wield its power. But even after all these years, no one has figured out what that sword looks for. It doesn't seem tied to strength, talent, or anything measurable. Back when Shunguang and Shiyan joined Yunquei Summit, Mr. Liu thought Shiyan showed far greater potential. I once guessed the Qingming sword might choose people with a certain kind of constitution, but that doesn't explain why it passed over me, when my constitution is far closer to my sister's, and chose Shunguang instead. We know far too little about this sword.
In that case, why let Shunguang inherit the Qingming sword in the first place? Wait, what?
Sorry if this sounds blunt, but if we already knew the tragic fate of the Qingming sword's wielders...
Oh, I guess like inherit
why
and
let
being
Shunguang
chosen,
inherit it?
they're making a distinction there.
This was my
And
mistake,
now we have the filter again.
one I'll never be able to forgive myself for.
Okay.
After my sister's accident, I devoted everything I had to studying how to suppress the
Oh,
sword's
right.
side
I
effects.
forgot the case was
When
part of
I
it.
finally succeeded with the case, I naively thought that would be enough, and that the sword could be tamed. So, I let my guard down. Back then, Shunguang had only just joined the sect. She was still a curious child. One day, when she was playing behind the mountain, she wandered into an off-limit area where the case was kept. All it took was one touch, and the sword chose her. Once the bond is formed, it can't be undone. Until the Keeper's death. If only I'd been more careful with its safekeeping. The case had been successful, and I let my pride dull my vigilance. None of this would have happened.
I've heard about it. According to Elder Lu, it was just an accident. No one could have known that something as simple as a touch would form a bond.
Okay, yeah. Now I'm confused about the distinction they seem to be trying to make between inherit and chosen. Like, if she was chosen by the sword, why let her inherit it? I don't understand, like, that with the... I don't understand the pedantics here.
Instead of blaming anyone, maybe we should focus on what to do next. The way she looked just now, she must be really hurting inside.
I agree, I'll go talk to Shunguang.
I agree. Leaving her alone with her thoughts right now probably isn't good. Maybe I should go check in on her?
I still have something I need to take care of, so if you could go keep her company, that'd be perfect. Shunguang really adores you, you know. Having you by her side will make her feel so much better.
Please, when you see her, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her it's my fault.
Yishan lets out a quiet sigh before ending the call. Tofu and Belle both have other matters to attend to and leave soon after. No time to waste, I better head to Shunguang's room and talk to her. Shunguang doesn't seem to be in her room. Wonder where she went. There's a notebook on the desk. Looks like it's Shunguang's diary. Should I take a look? I mean, from that event, she did say, like, she's okay with us reading her diary. I better not look. I don't know. You guiltily avert your gaze. Maybe I shouldn't read it if it's Shunguang's new diary entry. Just then a familiar voice comes from behind me. It sounds a bit startled and flustered even.
Wise? What are you doing here?
I'm a little worried about you.
You looked upset earlier. I was concerned and wanted to see how you're doing.
Suddenly a chubby orange cat waddles out from the corner of the room. It looks over and meows triumphantly and struts right past our feet. So that weird noise just now must have been this little cat's doing. Chonk.
Thank you. I'm fine, really. But you...
Wait, when
diary?
She's getting flustered about that, but we just had that event. I didn't read it.
Don't worry. I just got here. I didn't read your diary.
If it's you, I don't really mind. It's just trivial everyday things anyway. Nothing special.
Before she finishes speaking, another familiar voice comes from behind. Hi, Tofu.
Oh, you're both here! Perfect. I was just about to go looking for you.
Didn't you already finished what you were gonna do?
Shunguang, about what happened at the meeting. Shifu asked us to pass on her apology.
I know. She's only being strict because she cares. I understand that.
A hint of sadness flickers across Ye Shunguang's face, but she quickly pushes it down, replacing it with that polite, well-behaved smile of hers, just like nothing ever happened.
Anyway, thank you, both of you, for worrying about me.
You don't always have to be the understanding one. It's okay to be upset, you know.
Well, I mean to tell you. You don't always have to be understanding anyone. It's all right to feel bothered, to feel sad. Anyone would. I would, if I were in your situation. Those feelings are perfectly normal. Nothing to be ashamed of. So, remember, you don't have to carry all of it alone, okay?
Thank you, really. I get it. Don't worry, I'm okay.
All right. Shifu also asked us to do something else. A little test for you, actually. She just wants to make sure your memory's still doing fine. Just answer whatever feels right, okay?
Uh-huh? A test? Alright then.
We know from the end of 2.4 that she was forgetting stuff.
I don't know everything you two have been through, so I'll let you do the asking. Just 3 questions will be enough.
Huh? Chunk cat.
Let me think. When we first met, what were you doing at the time?
Getting
When we
chonk.
first met. If you mean at Sweebian Temple, I think I was trying to rescue that chubby orange cat.
Yeah.
Looks like you got the first one right. So let's move on. to
Tofu,
question
how
two.
would you know? You just... What do you mean looks like you got it right? You weren't there. I should be the one saying that or something. Oh, when she was reading fortunes. Oh, I already forgot this
When you
one.
were doing fortune reading for everyone, what role were you pretending to be?
The acting temple master. And Bolion was there helping out. And then I ran into you.
Right again.
Oops. What do you like being called the most? Frick, I don't know this one either.
And
Senior?
the last one. What do you like to be called the most?
Wait, isn't this question a bit too sudden?
I know the answer to this one. It's that. You know, that.
Senior?
Can't quite hear you. Mind saying that a little louder?
Couldn't quite catch that. Say it a little louder.
Okay. I did know she asked to call her senior again, but it's like, that's... I don't know. I was thinking something else.
It's Senior. Aw, you're teasing me again.
Perfect. Seems like your memory's just fine. That really puts my mind at ease. It's getting late, so I'll head out first. You two get some rest, all right?
After Tofu says her goodbye, she leaves the room. Now it's just you and Ye Shunguang, and somehow the air feels a little different. Just as you're about to come up with an excuse to head back to your room, Shunguang calls out to you. I haven't had the chance to thank you properly yet. Thanks for having my back at the meeting. You're welcome. I couldn't really do much either. Thanks to you, I found the courage to say I want to join the investigation out loud. For me, this is already a huge step forward. I sound pretty useless, right? Don't talk about yourself like that. You're already doing great. I know that Shifu and everyone at Yunkai Summit actually cares about me a lot. I can't help but feel they're treating me like I'm glass that'll break at the slightest touch. They carefully wipe me clean, protect me, making sure I couldn't even get this tiniest scratch. But rather than being protected, I want to stand by everyone's side. That's a pretty selfish way of thinking, isn't it? Everyone's just trying to help me. Sorry for the rant. It's alright, you can talk to me about anything, anytime. Alright, thank you. Oh yeah, haven't you been practicing Yunkai Summit techniques lately? If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'll guide you through it step by step. Oh yeah, Bell and Wise kind of has superpowers, I guess, as shown in the trailer, and I'm a little, not sure what to think about that. It kind of goes back to the whole perception techniques, or whatever it's called. In season 1, the whole shtick was like, they are very, very non-athletic, ordinary people, physically speaking. So they do this proxy work. They have the brain, so they do this proxy work to help figure out what was going on with Hollow Zero and Carol Arna, right? They get other people to help them. And they have horrible ether aptitude. That's why they use EOS. But then, boom, last patch of season 1. Mayor pushes a button. Boom, implants upgraded somehow over the phone. And they suddenly have very good ether aptitude. Like, what? And I've already mentioned this before, but like, what? And now we have all these perception techniques or whatever, which is like, okay. So, like, they're supposed to be super smart hackers that are just extremely ordinary, physically speaking. But then now, they're getting superpowers. And then it's like, sure, you can play someone as a whole. The ether, whatever the, I don't actually remember what it's called, but it's like, I think perception is just one of them. But like, And now in the trailer, they do even more. Like, bro, what? That kind of takes away from the appeal a little bit. I don't know. I didn't realize it was this late already. Well, I won't take up any more of your time then. See you tomorrow? Yep, see you tomorrow. Shunguang waves energetically at you, her smile looking especially gentle in the moonlight. After saying goodbye to Shunguang, you head back to your room to rest. Tonight's sky seems especially peaceful and beautiful. That is a very slow fan, and it is literally winter in the northern hemisphere. Let's get some rest first. Why is my bed warm? Well, presumably no one has been in it. Has someone actually been in it? After a busy day, you quickly drift into sweet dreams. Then, while deep in sleep, you suddenly hear someone calling your name. In the end, you reluctantly drag yourself out of bed.
It's already so late. Who in the world would come looking for me now?
Lucia? What
Did
the?
I really see that? That shadowy figure. Was it just my imagination?
Oh yeah, Wise is not good with
Whatever.
scary stories or whatever.
I'll just follow it and see what's going on.
Isn't that Ye Shunguang in her like white hair form or something? Can I like? No.
There's nothing here. This is Swabian Temple. No evil spirit would dare show up here. It's probably just a thief.
A thief would rob Swabian Temple too? I don't know. Oh, nice. It just literally cut out too.
There's a cat over there. I'll go take a look.
Chonk. Where's my camera? There's the chubby orange cat that Shunguang saved when I first met her. Seems like this little one saw something. Meow. Behind me. You can sense it. There's definitely something lurking behind you. Oh.
Is someone there?
Oh.
Junior. Finally, we meet again.
Oh.
Wait. I know you.
Surprised? Thought I was your sweet, well-behaved senior? Too bad.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
The
whoa,
one
whoa.
standing here now
Whoa,
is
whoa.
a beast who just wants to survive.
Whoa there. Hold up, what?
I've been waiting for you for such a long time, my dear Junior.
Okay, so in the trailer, she's had that dreams about like her alter ego or whatever in her head, but like that's in her head. So what's going on here? Is she getting like possessed at night or something? You're the one that appeared after she used the Qingming sword. I don't know.
You're the one that appeared after she used the Qingming sword, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Your memory's sharp. That's right. I am your senior. Yes,
Personality change.
Through and through.
Could it be
Maybe
split personality?
If that makes it easier for you, feel free to think of me as such.
the Qingming sword causes this. I don't know.
I'm the one she hides under that perfect obedient mask. The one she refuses to admit exists, but can't erase her other half.
So, is she actually using her sword, the sword power here for this? Like, what? Uh-oh, that's not really... What? Okay.
If she's the light, then I'm her shadow. If she's the saint high above, then I'm the one crawling through the dirt. She's willing to use that sword, that cursed power, to save everyone, to play the hero. Funny, but me? I just want to live.
Okay, yeah, and if Shunguang dies, she dies because they're like the same person, but
How can you save others when you can't even save yourself? It's all just a story people make up to feel moved by their own sacrifice. The stupidest lie ever told.
I can't agree with that. Xiaoguang's wish to help others isn't some kind of fake sentiment. It's genuine.
You're really protective of her, aren't you? I like it. No wonder she thinks you're so special.
I'm kind of curious what the dialogue would have been if I agreed with her.
But let me tell you something. Every chosen heir of the Qingming sword is expected to become a hero. And yet, people are selfish by nature. Behind every noble reason hides an ugly truth. People want heroes. They raise their banners high, but all they really want is someone else to take the fall. A shield to stand in front of them. Someone to die in their place.
I mean, not entirely wrong, but no one wants their heroes to die. Am I reading this wrong? I don't know.
But when that hero burns out, when she's spent everything she has, what then? Oh, they'll build a monument, offer flowers, shed a few pretty tears, write poems about her glory, and then they'll wait for the next fool to pick up the sword.
I mean, the sentiment's not it's not exactly inaccurate, so
No one ever cares about the person beneath that title. The one who bleeds, who trembles, who cries. So tell me, if one day that hero stood before everyone and said, "It hurts, I can't do this anymore, I just want to live," what do you think would happen?
unfortunately not. I don't really think so.
I don't know. But everyone has the right to make their own choice.
I like your honesty.
Yeah, Shunguang, before you suddenly leans in, her breath warm against your ear.
The truth is, from the moment that sword chose me, I knew exactly what I wanted. To be anything but a hero. I refuse to die before the world does.
Alright, buddy, you aren't gonna live that long. You wanna live to die of old age? Sure. Shunguang's fingertips brush lightly against your cheek, bringing a slight chill. With a half smile, she gives you a teasing look, her lips curving in that sly, knowing way.
Oh, did I scare you? Don't worry. I just needed some air. She'll be back very soon. How about I let you in on a little secret? This outfit? I picked it out for her. Pretty, isn't it? Looks like it's about time. She's waking up. Guess we'll talk again soon.
This kind of reminds me of Layla. Except, Layla doesn't have clothes and hair color change.
Hold on. I still have a lot of questions to ask you.
Too late. Before you can finish your sentence, it's as if white-haired Xiaoguang suddenly shuts down, her eyes fluttering shut. A moment later, the familiar Xiaoguang finally returns.
Wise? What happened to me?
Wait, I could have sworn I just fell asleep. Am I dreaming? Junior, you're here too. Xiaoguang, do you sleepwalk? Shunguang, I just saw another you. Sleepwalk? I don't think so. So sleepy. Should head back and get some rest. Otherwise, I'll have some major dark circles under my eyes tomorrow morning. Good night, little junior. Looks like Xiaoguang doesn't remember her other self. Generally speaking, shouldn't we avoid provoking her in a situation like this? Otherwise, things might get messy. I should talk to Senior Tofu about this tomorrow. After all that running around, you quickly drift off to sleep. Another her, alright. Are you using the training dummy? Bro, I can't even walk through that? Okay. Ask Tofu about Shunguang's situation. What's going on? You look like you've got something on your mind. Shunguang, I wanted to ask you. Oh, it's about Shunguang. Go ahead and ask. I'll answer to the best of my ability. Does Shunguang sleepwalk a lot? Huh? Sleepwalk? No way. Shunguang is usually so quiet when she sleeps. I've never seen her sleepwalk before. Well, with everything that's been going down lately, she must be under a lot of pressure too. If something's happened, it should just be temporary. Could it be the Qingming sword? You've got a point. If the Qingming sword is behind this, then we've got a serious problem on our hands. Just to be safe, I better check with Shofu. I'll let you know what she says. No. Senior Tofu rushes back to her room to contact Isha and Shofu. Just as you're about to look for Shunguang, a commotion erupts at the entrance of Sabian Temple. Whomst? Oh, hey, it's Zhao.
Hello again, everyone. Remember me? I'm Jill from Krampus Compliance Authority. Yup, that Judgment Division of Tops. The one that makes all the bad guys run for cover.
So what are you doing here?
And this lovely young lady must be the rising star of Yunkwei Summit.
Miss Jie Shunguang, right?
The current keeper of the Qingming sword herself. We've never really had the chance to properly get acquainted, have we?
Hello. I'm Shunguang. It's nice to meet you, Miss Zhao from Krampus.
Honestly, the honor's all mine. Finally meeting the legend herself? In person? You know, there are people out there secretly placing bets that you'll become new Eridu's next Void Hunter.
Why does this sound like insider trading? With what happened on that account that was made an hour before the thing in the not the United States, but with not in the United States, but with the United States and Venezuela.
They're saying stuff like, she'll be the one to restore Yunkwei Summit's former glory and all that.
What? Oh, I'm not that amazing.
That's amazing.
Oh, no need to be modest. For someone as gifted and talented as you, someone who turns heads just by walking in the crowd, being too modest could be considered arrogance.
I don't see that line of reasoning.
Please don't say things like that.
I'm kidding. Don't take it too seriously. Still, you're the chosen one, aren't you? And we also have Mr. Wise here. Lovely to see you again, too.
Is it me, or does Miss Zhao seem a little different today?
Is this her mission or something?
Aw, looks like you're still getting to know me. My attitude always depends on the relationship, you know. Like today, I came all the way here with a bunch of carefully chosen gifts just to see you guys. But aside from these little goodies, I also brought something you'll definitely want. Information about Mr. Ye Shuyan.
Okay.
You mean my brother?
Who else?
So, tell me, don't I make a pretty great guest?
You said you have news about my brother? Wait, do you actually know where he is?
Don't get all worked up, Missy. Rushing won't get you anywhere. But your instincts are spot on. I do happen to have a lead on your brother's whereabouts.
Where is he? Please tell me.
Well, that's not very professional of you. In business, it all comes down to equal exchange. I give you what you want, and you give me what I want. Fair, efficient, and perfectly transparent. Barging in and asking for something before offering a trade? That's some questionable manners, don't you think?
I'm sorry.
So what do you want? Do I be blunt?
She's just really worried.
Okay, it's same.
It's her
whatever.
brother we're talking about. So, what's your condition? What do you want from us?
Now we're talking, Proxy.
Worst kept secret
Unknown
of all
area
time.
has
No, no.
appeared in Lemnian Hollow, and I'm heading there to investigate. That's why I'm here.
An unknown area.
Correct. And to sweeten the deal, I'll throw in a bonus. According to the latest observation data, the area covered by Lemnian Hollow has expanded by approximately 0.002%, accompanied by abnormal miasma activity. This occurred right after your battle with Ye Shuyan ended. So, my theory is that there's some kind of abnormal miasma in that newly emerged unknown area, which is causing Lemnian Hollow to expand. I need your help investigating it.
But why me? If you need help from a proxy...
Oh,
I
she's
get
gonna ask her
that,
to fight
what
with the
can I
Qingming
do
sword or
for
something,
you?
isn't she?
Because you're
Yep.
the current keeper of the Qingming sword. And I've heard a few interesting tidbits from Dylan. Like how the Qingming sword reacts oddly near the hollow steps. And how it was the sword's power that ultimately saved Ye Shuyan. Also, did those white flowers that appeared in Wi-Fi cause a strange reaction from the sword? Like some sort of resonance.
That's right. The Qingming sword started trembling when we came into contact with those flowers. Wait, how did you know?
I'm just connecting the dots on what we know so far. If my guess is right, the power of that sword, this new area, and the entire Lemnian Hollow are all connected somehow. And those strange white flowers may just be related to the abnormal miasma causing this expansion. So, I need you, Missy, and our brilliant proxy friend here to join me. Of course, as payment, I'll give you the exact coordinates where your brother was last seen. I
Last
spotted
seen?
him right at the edge of that new area.
All right, I'll do it.
That's a decisive answer. What about you, Proxy?
Your health.
I want to say yes, but Shunguang's health. Yishuan Shifu warned us more than once not to let her get near anything that could trigger the Qingming sword again.
I'm fine, Junior. You tested me before, remember? My memory's perfectly normal.
Not quite.
I've already asked Senior Fufu and the others. None of them have found any trace of my brother. This might just be my best shot.
I really need to think about it.
I understand where you're coming from, but this is too risky. I need to think it over. Miss Zhao, what if it's me and a few other Rinkwei Summit disciples who go with you instead of Xiaoguang?
Not an option. Observing the connection between that hollow area and the Qingming sword is part of my research. My terms are non-negotiable. Looks like you two aren't exactly on the same page yet. That's all right. I'm patient. I can wait. And don't worry, I never force a deal. So, if you decide you do want to work with me, come and find me at the cable car station. I'll be waiting there for your good news.
But again, like, because the Qingming sword chose her, does she have to, like, always carry it around with her?
Proxy,
I don't know.
you're smart, I can tell. I'm sure you'll make the most reasonable choice.
Zhao turns to leave, but before walking out, she shoots you a knowing look. Before you can figure out what that means, Shunguang speaks up, her voice tight with urgency.
I know you still have concerns, but this lead means everything to me. Don't worry, if Ishuan Shifu finds out and punishes us, I'll take full responsibility.
It's not just about punishment, girl. It's about your memories and sense of self. And your physical senses. Like, you can't get those back.
Please, I need this.
What I care about is your health.
I don't care if I get punished. What matters to me is your health condition. We know too little about the Qingming sword. We can't take blind risks.
You know, before my brother left, I think I heard him say something. He said he'd save me. So I think maybe that's why he left without telling anyone why. Maybe it's because of me. But here I am, pretending nothing happened. Stuck here in safety, waiting, praying, doing nothing. I don't want to be the fragile doll hiding in a glass house everyone keeps locked away anymore.
I mean, yeah, it should be her choice at the end of the day.
I want to give something back. To use my strength to protect the people who've always protected me. I want to return the warmth and love I've received with my own hands.
Is what the trailer, her backstory video told us, kind of. I understand, yeah, my word.
Alright. If you've already made up your mind, I'll respect that. You have my word. We'll go.
Thank you. Really. Thank you. To be honest, I've been meaning to tell you that you're really special to me. Maybe it's the sword, but everyone, my brother and all the people
so
at
I'm
Unicorn
the only one who
Summit,
actually
they all treat me like I'm made of glass.
like lets her make the final decisions for things regarding herself.
I know they mean well, but it makes me feel guilty and trapped. But you listen to me. You stand up for me. You make me feel respected, even when everyone else thinks I'm being reckless. That means more to me than I can ever say.
No need to thank me, but promise me one thing.
No need to thank me. But promise me one thing. Whatever happens in the Hollow, promise me you'll put your own safety first.
I promise.
And about what you said, that you don't want to be the one who always needs protecting. Honestly, I've never thought of myself as your protector. You're way too strong for that, Senior. I'm just accompanying you, that's all. No matter what you decide to do, just know that I'll be by your side. That's a promise. Will you promise that too? So whenever I look over, I know you'll be there.
Yes, I promise. Whenever we turn around, whenever we look over our shoulders, we'll always see each other there. Pinky promise.
Once again, Shunguang holds out her pinky, only this time she doesn't hesitate at all. Her eyes sparkle, her fingertip warm and firm. You hook your pinky with hers, this promise now looks more solemn than a vow. Oh, cage! Then let's go find Miss Zhao now. But something feels off. The fact that Miss Zhao, is affiliated with Krampus, was the one to bring in news of Lemnian Hollow's abnormal expansion. Would Krampus, or rather, would Tops really care that much about Phylum Heights? Miss Zhao might be hiding something from us too. Is that so? Corporate oligarchies. Come to think of it, I heard from Dylan Banya Shifu earlier that Miss Zhao seemed to be on some important mission. Could that mission be related to the expansion of the Lemnian Hollow? But that's just my guess. I'll try to ask Miss Zhao about it when I get the chance. I remember Miss Zhao said earlier we'd meet up near the cable car station. Let's head over right now. Also, 0.002% increase is that's, well, I guess no, I'm thinking the opposite. Yeah, with something sufficiently big enough, even a tiny fractional increase would be noticeable in absolute, no, that's not the right term. In something was 1 billion miles wide, a 1 foot increase would be, if we're next to it or something, we can see a 1 foot increase, but of course that would percentage wise that'd be a lot smaller. You know what I mean, probably. Wait, radical bamboo, conservative bamboo? Wait, what is this going to refer to? I'll look at that later. Well, I mean, Hollow, what will it bring to this place? Hi. No, it's not visible yet. Something is definitely changing inside Lemnian Hollow. You mean about the Hollow getting bigger? Yeah. Ours might lie to us, but data never does. I've got this feeling that something big is on the horizon. However, before that, I mean, we did get a new boss. We got a new regular boss and a new weekly boss, I think. Or is it in the weekly boss? I haven't actually. No, I don't think we got a new weekly boss just yet, but we got a new boss in Hollow Zero. Because if we got a new weekly boss, no, we literally got one last week. It was Yeshu and the Thrall, and that's what Zhao and Ye Shunguang use. So we didn't get a new weekly boss, but we got a new Hollow Zero boss. So I don't know, is that going to show up in this version? However, before that.
I knew it. You came after all. I just knew you'd make the right choice.
Before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you.
Go on.
You said you wanted to investigate because you detected signs of the Hollow expanding. But you're from Tops, aren't you? I mean, would Tops really care about what happens to Phylum Heights? No matter what goes wrong here, it wouldn't really affect you, would it?
It's only natural you'd think that way, Missy. The moment you learned I worked for Tops, you'd start assuming that everything I do is for their benefit. And honestly, that's not entirely wrong. But like I said before, I'm with Krampus Compliance Authority. Krampus does operate under Tops, sure. But our duty is to audit, judge, and enforce the rules. Those useless clowns Tops sent to Phylum Heights before were our judgment targets. So please, don't lump me in with them.
Those two businessmen, I already forgot their names.
Besides, the
And then
bigger an
Damien's just,
organization gets,
what's going on with Damien right now?
politics become.
So what you're saying is,
Don't forget, Krampus is the one managing Phylum Heights now. No matter what happens, I have to take responsibility for my work. Like I told you before, in this world, everything comes down to one thing: equivalent exchange. We've taken so much from Phylum Heights. It's only fair we take responsibility for protecting it, too. Smart people don't take without giving back.
Hello incoming viewers, thank you for joining the stream. Just getting along with Zenless Zone Zero 2.5 main story. I will be doing Ye Shunguang pulls later.
In contrast, Yunquei Summit's shining prodigy and current keeper of the Qingming sword,
Stop sweet
dear
talking like
Miss
that.
Shunguang here, seems to have a much more honest reason for joining the investigation. All for her brother, right? Oh my! Who would have thought? Turns out a Tops businesswoman like me cares more about Phylum
Okay.
Heights than Yunquei Summit does.
We do care about Phylum Heights.
Of course we care about Phylum Heights, but at the moment, the only sign of hollow expansion comes from your readings. Besides, most hollows grow at a gradual pace. That doesn't prove anything yet.
You've done your research, I see. But according to my data, Lemnian Hollow's expansion rate is way beyond normal. Still, we won't know the truth until we go in and take a look ourselves. Don't worry. Once we're inside, I'll point out to you exactly where I last saw Mr. Yeshu Yuan. So, let me summarize the main mission objectives once more. Enter the mysterious new area in Lemnian Hollow. Investigate the expansion and the abnormal miasma activity, and determine the cause. To achieve this, I'll need the help of the most skilled proxy in New Eridu to guide my way. I'll also need the
We just don't
Qingming
use
sword
EOS anymore, do
keeper
we? Well,
to
we
use
take
the blade
EOS
to
with
resonate
us
the white flowers,
sometimes, but
so
like,
I can figure out the
I
relationship
don't know.
with the miasma's abnormal behavior.
But like, I guess being there in person allows us to use the perception techniques or whatever, the ether techniques, but like still.
No time to waste. Let's head out now.
Alright, Miss Child, this operation was something my junior and I decided to do in secret without telling anyone. If possible, I hope you can keep this between us. Chill out, I'm not an idiot. I'll do whatever works best for me. Telling Yunquei Summit about your business won't do me any favors. I only have one objective, to investigate the expansion into Lemnian Hollow and the abnormal miasma within. And about you, Proxy, I know you can enter the Hollow through that little bamboo of yours to complete your proxy work. But this new area in the Lemnian Hull is quite special. It's practically a no man's land. If you don't personally come with us, we probably won't be able to find our way forward. Oh, finally addressing that bit, I guess, sort of. I know. Good. As for the issue of your safety, with the Keeper of the Shunguang Sword and me by your side, you shouldn't have much to worry about. If you're ready, let's head out. Let's go now.
I checked around a bit. This place used to be an old porcelain mine. It's where they used to process lumite
I'm gonna
ore.
disappear for a moment. I require
If we
water.
keep going forward, we'll probably reach the main mining area.
Sort of.
Shuyan, what you doing there? Yeah, Shunguang suddenly stops and looks at the Qingming sword case.
That's strange. Did the Qingming sword just move? Or was it just my imagination?
Wait, what? Is everything alright?
What's wrong? Did the sword react to something? It's not affecting you, is it? Maybe we should go back for now and double check.
Don't worry. I just felt like the sword resonated with some kind of energy here.
Looks like the sword really is connected to this area somehow.
And Yishan said that like, as long as she doesn't tap into the sword's core powers, then the effect should be able to be limited. But it's like, yeah, so even if the sword itself is like resonating with the stuff, as long as Shunguang isn't like using it, then it should be for the most part okay, right? But I guess they're worried about what if it actually does do more. Welcome back, Fairy.
Detected in this area.
Abnormal miasma. There's definitely something off about this place.
Something's definitely wrong. The miasma around here feels different from what we've seen before.
You mean the miasma here feels unusually thick?
Does Zhao know about Fairy? I don't remember. It's not about the concentration.
It's not about the concentration of miasma, but there's something unsettling about it.
According to my previous investigation, this area is an abandoned mining site that was shut down a long time ago. Before you defeated that creature controlled by the Creator, there wasn't even an entrance here. Clearly, this is an area lost to time. A no man's land. Okay then, that's enough intel sharing for now. Your brother's last known location is that way, and I've sent you the exact coordinates. The sector I'm investigating lies in the opposite direction, so we'll split up for now. We can meet up again once you finish investigating Yeshu Yun's trail.
Huh? We're not going together? Based on what Junior Y said, this place sounds dangerous. It'd be safer to stick close.
According to the principle of equivalent exchange, I give you leads on Yeshu Yun, and you help me with my investigation. Nowhere in our deal does it say I have to babysit your investigation.
Okay.
Or are you trying to get me to work for free, Missy?
No, that's not what I mean.
Shunguang is just worried about you.
You're misunderstanding. Shunguang is only concerned about your safety. Given how abnormal this area feels, it's safer if we move as a group.
Well then, you don't have to worry about me. I am Krampus's most successful judge, the only one without a single failed mission on her record, and the holder of the title, the Unbeaten Legend. You two should probably focus on yourselves. Go handle your mission, and we'll meet up at the dock later. Just don't keep me waiting too long.
Alright, Zhao doesn't even give you a chance to stop her and leaves before you can say anything.
Since she's so capable, I guess she'll be fine. Right? Okay then. Let's follow the coordinates and start from the warehouse. The warehouse is right over there. Let's hurry up.
Okay. I don't actually know what, like, how she works. A conference call? Bro, I'm just spamming left click. Why is it like... Does it have anything to do with timing? No. Do I, like... Does this, like, consume any sort of resource? Doesn't seem like it. Where did that conference call move thing happen? How do I get that? And if you don't know what I'm referring to, conference calls like the swords coming in from the sides and going like that. I don't know. So how do I get more of this? Whatever. I'll figure out what she does later. Okay, well not in enlightened mind state. She can accumulate Shunguang sword points with 6. Yeah. Hold. Oh, or hold basic. Okay. Ether Veil, okay.
This place feels so dangerous. Why would my brother ever come here?
He must have had his reasons. Once we find him...
Wait, oh, I need 6 of them, right? Yeah.
Guess I'll just have to ask him myself when we meet.
Let's head out. This way.
Wait, am I seeing a bamboo? In front of the warehouse?
Requesting what?
Data corrupted. Data corrupted. Data corrupted. Error. Data error detected. Attempting to reorganize data.
It's not yokai, is it? Yokai was mentioned in the trailer. I don't know if it's talking about the AI or just like yokai phenomenon as a whole.
Miasma anomaly
Oh, what the heck?
is increasing.
Can't believe there's an active bamboo in this no man's land. Did it just mention the abnormal miasma? Just like Miss Zhao said. Let's follow it.
Here, don't worry. I'll make this quick. Listen, that bamboo must have gone inside the warehouse. Let's go in.
Can I like deactivate this thing early? Okay, I just have to wait it out, I guess. What was this about? Oh. I got 5 chromes from that?
Where did that bamboo go?
There.
Over there.
Need to find a way to deal with this obstacle. Wait, I sent some traces of miasma on this thing. Am I gonna use that perception thing? If it's miasma, maybe I can use those Yunquei Summit techniques. I practiced this for so long, now I finally have a chance to use them. If I tweak those techniques a bit... Retrace? Oh. Okay. So is she, like, lore-wise, fighting without the Qingming sword or something? I don't know.
Wow, you just picked up a new perception technique on your own? That's amazing! I knew you were gifted. Give it time and you'll be one of the best and brightest of Yunquei Summit.
I have to see what these swords end up actually do.
Alert. Unidentified bamboo detected ahead.
I can see that fairy.
Model unknown. Not listed in any new Eridu official databases.
Something something Lady Sunbringer?
Risk advisory. High-level intelligence data construct detected within the target. Its data structure bears partial resemblance to samples in the database, but no full match found. Please proceed with caution.
Error. Data error detected. Attempting to reorganize data.
Whoa! This little guy can speak the universal language!
You're telling me there's just English and no, they're dialects. What do you mean universal language? What?
Is it talking to itself? Or did its language module glitch out?
Listen to what it has to say.
Seems kinda weird. Let's listen to what it has to say first.
Reorganizing. Data. Integrating. Hey, friends over there. I can see you. It's nice to meet you. My name is Lockspring. As you can tell, I'm a Bangbu that's a little faulty.
What are you doing all alone in a place like this? Did you get lost?
I must apologize. There's an issue with my memory module, so I'm not even sure why I'm here. When I first became aware, I was already stuck here. I've been wandering around ever since.
What about your
but
battery?
I haven't found a way out. I even got caught underground for a while. Luckily, I remember the important things. What I am and why I was created. That's enough to keep my mind in order.
So what's the why were you created part?
I was built by one of the first Void Hunters.
It is Sunbringer. Okay. I was thinking Sunbringer because she was the inventor of Bangbu, so if there's any abnormal or unique Bangbu, okay, not necessarily abnormal, but if there's any like super unique Bangbu, it's probably her.
As you might know, Lady Sunbringer was the chief executive officer of Marcel Group, the very inventor of all Bangbu. I belong to an early series she designed, the High Firepower Combat Bangbu, model number GU0001.
I read that as gun unit for some reason.
Sadly, that line was discontinued not long after release due to various issues. After all these years, most Bangbu of my model have been scrapped. Perhaps I'm the last of my models still operating in Numeridil.
And what about your batteries?
High firepower combat Bangbu. But lots of Bangbu can help in combat these days, right?
That's true, but I'm not quite the same. Simply put, my firepower was several magnitudes higher. But don't be fooled by how I look now. I was quite formidable in my prime. But do not worry. My combat module has been non-functional for years. I pose no threat to you.
We're not frightened. It's just the first time I've seen a Bangbu with that kind of setup. You've got me curious. What drove Lady Sunbringer to design high firepower combat Bangbu in the first place?
Every Bangbu she made was designed with a purpose. Some were meant to share the burden of human labor. Others, to bring warmth and company. Lady Sunbringer loved humanity.
And it's missing the Vilter again.
Ever could.
Lady Sunbringer loved more than any loved humanity. Shouldn't that be shouldn't that be something to be said about the leader of the Falkenhayn mercenary troop? I mean, I guess I don't know. I haven't played Honkai Impact. I assume Kiana also loved humanity. Dude, okay, but seriously, I know it's not a big thing, but it's kind of jarring when the voices that are supposed to have filters don't have filters, especially when it's inconsistent.
That's why every Bangbu, no matter the appearance, was made to serve mankind. And for us, the High Firepower Combat Series, that mission, hard-coded deep within our core, is simple and absolute. To protect humanity.
Okay, but then we get into the discussion. I mean, there's the so-called 3 laws of robotics, right? I don't. What is it? I don't think I remember them quite off the top of my head. A robot must never harm a human. A robot must never disobey a human, or something. And robot must not never let harm come to a human to pass or something like that. And there's something about like to disregard them if it would harm a human or something. To disregard orders if said orders were to harm a human. And I'm sure there are several examples of this, but the one that I am familiar with is the film I, Robot. I enjoyed that film. How it's like Vicky's understanding of the 3 laws is like you protect humanity by basically putting restrictions on them so that to prevent them from destroying themselves. But any individual human is severely restricted, and any individual human could be disposed of to protect humanity as a whole. I'm kind of curious if that will have anything, if that line of logic will come up with this.
I was born to protect, but now I've lost all the means I once had to fulfill that purpose. So I suppose protecting isn't something I can really talk about anymore. Perhaps my end should be the same as the others of my kind. Buried in some cold scrapyard, quietly forgotten.
Don't say that. We'll get you out of the hollow. And once we do, we'll find someone to fix you up.
It's been far too long. I doubt anyone in New Eridu even remembers my model ever existed, let alone
how long ago was this, though, is the thing.
Still, thank you.
Maybe Enzo can repair it. Why was your model discontinued, anyway? You said a variety of reasons.
Sounds very powerful. May I ask why it was discontinued?
Perhaps because we were too pricey to maintain. Our failure rate was also much higher than other Bangbu. I'm proof of both. My memory, combat, and even speech modules have all suffered varying degrees of damage. Technically, I should have been scrapped long ago. Yet, somehow, I'm still self-aware. But I've got nowhere else to go. So I just wander through.
Yeah, but what about your batteries? Again, you find charging stations just strewn about?
It's okay. You can come with us. We'll take you out of here. Oh, right. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Shunguang, but you can call me Xiaoguang. This is my junior, Wise. We're disciples from Yunquay Summit. We came here looking for my brother and to investigate the anomalies in this area. Right. You mentioned abnormal miasma just now? What did you mean by that?
As a combat Bangbu, I'm quite sensitive to changes in my surroundings. Recently, I've noticed that there have been abnormal changes in the surrounding
In
miasma.
what ways?
It seems to cling to a strange type of white flower, even causing it to mutate. Unfortunately,
Okay, well, here we go.
Before I could observe what the flower's mutation looked like.
White flowers and abnormal miasma. Miss Zhao mentioned the same things before. Do you know where we can find these white flowers?
There are plenty of those white flowers nearby. If it's convenient for you, we can head over to that watchtower. It should be the highest point around, and will give us a clear view of the surrounding area.
That's a great idea. Junior, let's head there.
Okay. Just as you're about to set off, the Qingming sword suddenly starts acting weirdly again. I can feel the power of the Qingming sword seems to be drawn to the specks of light. There's some kind of connection between them. A connection that I can use. I'll give it a try. When the flying sword marker appears on screen, press... Okay, I have to see what key that is. To have Shunguang fly to the target location. This ability becomes unavailable once combat begins. Okay. Okay, yep. It's just a standard... Oh.
The sword mirrors my heart.
Okay.
I didn't think the Qingming sword could do something like that.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. Maybe it has something to do with the anomalies here? Maybe the sword's power really is connected to this area somehow.
Okay.
That figure. It's my brother. He really is here.
Wait, over there. Miss Zhao's surrounded by a ton of ethereals.
She'll be fine. We're gonna switch to her point of view.
As expected, there's a ton of those weird white flowers here. Do they all have abnormal miasma clinging to them? Miss Zhao was just chased by a whole bunch of ethereals out of sight. She's all alone. It's too dangerous. But if we go now, what about my brother?
I'll follow your lead.
You decide. Whatever you choose, I've got your back.
Thank you. I've decided. I want to help Miss Zhao first. As for my brother, at least now we know he's okay. And besides, you're here with me, right? Together, we'll figure it out. For now, we just can't ignore a friend in danger.
Calling her a friend at the moment, it might be a bit of a stretch. Exactly what I thought you'd say.
I knew you'd say that. Let's move. Miss Zhao's surrounded, so we'd better help her eliminate some ethereals.
Okay.
She'll be fine, right?
Don't worry. You made the right decision.
So I got 2 ults again. Honed edge damage. What is that? Is honed edge the Void Hunter variant of physical, the way Frost is to ice?
This one looks like trouble.
I'm sensing a weird aura of miasma from it. Familiar somehow, but no. Now isn't the time to be thinking about that. Still need to hurry and help Miss Zhao.
Memory's gone, reduced to atoms. Or reduced to electrical signals or something.
We've gotta go help Miss Zhao.
Oh, she has a special dash sprint too. Do I get anything on this? That's... why is it coming to that?
The blade knows my heart. Another one of those obstacles. I'm leaving it to you, Junior.
Box.
Perfect. You've already handled those ethereals. Miss Zhao, are you all right?
She said she'll be alright, but...
Wait, don't tell me you came here because you were worried about me.
We saw you surrounded by a ton of ethereals from the watchtower. We got so worried we ran straight here.
Shunguang even gave a chance to chase after her brother.
Yeah. We caught sight of her brother earlier, but Shunguang gave up chasing him to come help you instead.
She's touched, but not necessarily.
I didn't need rescuing, but fine. Since our original deal was that you'd help me with the investigation, seems you're keeping your word. And I like that. And who's this Bamboo?
Oh, this is Luxspring. We met it on the way. It said it's kind of broken, so it's been wandering around here alone.
Hello, Miss Zhao. I'm fairly familiar with this area. Maybe I can be of some use to you. In exchange, I hope you can take me out of this hollow.
A little Bamboo wandering around a place this dangerous alone, huh? That's pretty interesting.
You flatter me. But you're right. I'm not quite like the usual Bamboo. My combat instincts far exceed theirs.
Used to.
Even with my body damaged, my memory core still carries the memory of every battle I fought. That's probably the reason I've managed to survive in a place this dangerous.
That explanation almost sounds too reasonable. Either way, having someone who knows the terrain is useful. Right now, that's our best option. Back to business. I just scouted the area and, as expected, the scent of that abnormal miasma is thick here.
So you also felt it. I was just about to say, these ethereals have this strange miasmic aura about them. It's darker and more sinister than normal miasma. I'm assuming this is what you mentioned before? But the miasma doesn't seem to have a tangible form. I don't think we can clear it out.
I've also been mulling that over. Earlier, I discovered that this abnormal miasma clings to those white flowers.
Yep, that's what Lockspring said.
Right. Lockspring mentioned before that it causes the flowers to mutate.
Mutate. So, that's what's going on. If this little Bang Boo's intel is accurate, perhaps we could find the tangible form of this miasma in those mutated flowers and track down the source of the expansion using what we learn. I have a feeling that this all has something to do with the creator.
You mean the creator that
Who else?
Sarah mentioned?
Yep, but that's just my theory. We'll need more proof. Right now, let's just find those mutated flowers. Even without this whole mutation thing, these flowers are pretty odd by themselves.
Right, they're now going in Phylum Heights even.
You're right. We've seen them plenty of times deep inside the hollow. But lately, they've begun showing up in Phylum Heights.
In Phylum Heights?
I mean, we saw them in Phylum Bay. Is Phylum Bay considered part of Phylum Heights? I don't remember actually seeing them in like outside the bay.
What about Phylum Heights?
Oh, nothing. I mean, it's really strange those flowers would appear in Phylum Heights.
Just then a sudden roar interrupts your conversation. Turning around, you find a bunch of ethereals have appeared behind you.
Be careful, everyone.
Hop in anytime.
Alright, so now we get to actually play Zhao, but I have her built without her Wumbo. I don't know what she does. When Frostbite points are full, switching to Zhao, and switching Zhao into combat will trigger entry skill, okay. Ether Veil. Okay, so Ether Veil's a new mechanic then. That is, something special.
These ethereals are all soaked in the stench of abnormal miasma. It looks like
I'm curious what the scaling on this thing is. Because I've been seeing clips of getting wipeout screens with that, so...
Find your brother? What, giving up on him already?
I already know my brother's safe. That's good enough for me. For now, I have other things to do.
Oops.
Are you okay? I see light brings the dawn.
Oh, that ended early. Yeah, I need to enter the form with ult in order to actually get the ult. Oh. Dang, the parry does damage. I wanted to I wanted to get the finish screen by falling flat.
Qingming sword is guiding me.
So you're not just some dainty little princess. You're much more capable than I thought.
Thank you.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? I don't like this. I just don't like this mechanic. I mean, for puzzle solving it's nice, but like the explanation is horrible. So like either, I don't know. Like, of course, they can't always make, like, more, like, follow gameplay, but still.
Miss Carol?
Arna?
What's she doing here?
Hello, Explore Boo. Let's go help Explore Boo out first. Looks pretty rough. Want me to fix it up? Sure. Ooh. Wait. Oh, hold on. Wait. How does this work? Oh. Oh, okay. I avoid the red, just go along the blue, and then... No, frick. Thank you, you're so nice. Want some treasure? When I find it, I'll share it with you. A Hull Raider stole all my treasure. He told me not to trust anyone, but I think you're one of the good ones. Oh, that's a trap. It's a trap! Oh, okay. Can I, like... No. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Fade pages of time. Hi.
I see. You want to make them descend.
Oh, she's just speaking with Sarah. Straight up. Huh? Wait, just straight up?
As long as you succeed, I'll join you in that audience before then. Now is the most opportune moment. Wouldn't you agree? Even if it means staining my hands with blood, I have to.
Oh, it's gonna cut out right here.
That was an illusion formed by miasma? Was that someone you knew?
That was my teacher, Carol.
Yes. That was my teacher, Miss Carol. But why would her illusion appear here?
There are quite a few similar phantoms around here. I've seen several myself. From what I've observed, they're remnants of the people who were once here. Their shapes and
I mean, we
voices
did
have been preserved
see
by
from
the
the previous
miasma
version that yes, she
and
was
some
willing to
away,
work with the Exaltist for
which allows us to
something,
see
but
what's
I don't
left
know
of them
to
even
what
now.
degree and for what.
I've heard miasma can preserve images of people. Looks like it's true after all.
I mean, okay, well, Isolde in her boss fight does have soldiers pop up, but is she just summoning the forms, or is she actually like basing that off of the ones who have died to the miasma? I don't know.
There's just no way to tell when that actually happened.
So your teacher has been here before?
I don't really know. I couldn't completely make sense of what she was saying.
The one your teacher mentioned must be the creator, right? Seems like she knew about this creator a long, long time ago. And your teacher kinda sounded like Miss Sarah from the Exaltists. She wanted the creator to descend.
You wouldn't want that. There must be some misunderstanding.
Based on everything we've seen so far, the creator's descent would cause a catastrophe. There's no way my teacher would want that. Something's definitely not right here.
You really believe in your teacher that much? People are the most unpredictable, untrustworthy creatures in the world.
I mean, that's why everyone blames her for the fall, right?
I don't think so. Junior Wise knows his teacher far better than some illusion repeating a few random words. If we can't even trust the ones closest to us, what else is there that we can put our trust into?
Just ourselves.
Ourselves.
Yep.
And only ourselves.
Huh?
It's nothing. Anyway, based on the clues, I think we can be certain now. There's an abnormal miasma in Lemnian Hollow that's causing it to expand, and it's connected to the creator. The anomaly you and Dylan felt before was actually a kind of inhale, like the ocean suddenly retreating before a tsunami hits.
So, that means...
It means a terrifying tsunami is coming. Quite possibly the awakening of the creator.
Sorry, I actually meant to ask earlier. This creator you've been talking about, what is it?
The creator is the being worshipped by the Exaltists. They treat it like a god, believing it can give them power and create a whole new world. From what we've gathered, this creator is very likely tied to all the abnormal miasma around us.
I see. So you're talking about
Oh.
the same creator I know of. I've also heard stories about the Exaltists.
That he knows
Sadly,
of.
I
Can you
lost my
give us more
combat
information about this creator then?
I apologize that I can't be of much help.
You've already been a huge help, though. You're really familiar with the area, you managed to guide us here, and you showed us the tower.
Sorry to interrupt this touching moment, but to prevent the worst from happening, we'd better hurry and find those mutated flowers.
Right. The Qingming Sword's resonance is growing stronger alongside the presence of abnormal miasma. What we're looking for probably isn't too far ahead.
Oh, what is this?
I sense strong abnormal miasma. It's very likely that the special white flower we're looking for is right there.
We can get a better look at her model this time. A little bit. What's that rumbling noise? That
So
growling
many white
noise.
flowers.
Whoa.
Wait, why is there a single black flower?
I don't know about you, but that's not quite black. I'll do that later.
The white flowers are turning black?
Uh-oh.
Watch out!
We'll be fine.
So this is the mutation caused by the abnormal miasma. The white flowers completely turned black. They look even more dangerous now. Well, and when
Forget the flowers. The abnormal miasma on these ethereals is even stronger than before. Let's handle this with caution.
Oh, I got an auto dodge thing.
the Qingming's might rends the heavens! Let's hurry up and check those
Okay.
black flowers.
I really like the visual effects when she like cracks the sky. In that mini cinematic thing, but then the actual attack when it comes down and when she's just like standing here and it's happening right here. That's a little underwhelming to me. I don't know, in a way. It's still cool. It's still better than like it's still better than most of the characters just because, you know, she's supposed to be like the 2.x Void Hunter. But it's I feel like it could be have a bit more oomph to it. These black flowers are constantly emitting abnormal miasma. I can sense it. Their destructive power is way off the charts. Way more intense than any miasma we've ever encountered. If normal people get close to these black flowers, they'll be corrupted before long. It'll wreak havoc on both their bodies and minds. These things are way too dangerous. Even in the hollow, we can't just leave them unchecked. Is there any way to get rid of them? Hey Shunguang, is the Qingming Sword reacting now? Qingming Sword has been resonating with something here since earlier. This blade has always been somewhat reactive to abnormal miasma. Wait, if we use the power of the Qingming Sword, maybe we could clear out all this miasma? Wait, Xiaoguang, you can't use the Qingming Sword. Or you can even finish your sentence. Ye Shunguang is suddenly frozen in her tracks. Oh,
She shouldn't be drawing on the Qingming Sword's power.
here we go again. Ye Shunguang's eyes sweep over everyone, finally stopping on you with a faint, knowing smile.
What's wrong? You look so surprised. It's not like this is our first meeting, my dear Junior.
You're the other Shunguang.
You're the other Shunguang from earlier.
Good. I knew you wouldn't forget me.
Ye Shunguang leans in close to her cool fingertips, brushing gently against her cheeks, so close you can almost feel her breath.
I need to find a chance to give you a proper reward.
Huh? Then all of a sudden, Ye Shunguang freezes like someone hit pause on her, and she's back to normal. I don't know.
No. I said no, and I meant it. If you
Oh,
touch
she's
that
fighting in her
sword,
head.
we'll both... Fine. You win. But we won't do it again.
You're talking to Shunguang?
Wait, are you talking to Shunguang?
You could say that. Sometimes I can feel her. Her will is so strong. It's honestly hard to know how to deal with her.
It's like, it's like Nibiria telling Rhine-daughter, you're not supposed to think like that.
But I do what I can to make sure we survive.
Ye Shunguang suddenly raises the sword.
Blood as the bond. Soul as the vow. Be gone!
Okay. Okay, it just disappears. There's no fancy flashes of light or whatever. After purifying the black flowers, Ye Shunguang looks drained to faint weariness on her face. She takes a few steps toward you and suddenly collapses into your arms. You subconsciously reach out and catch her and realize she has already turned back into her usual self.
Sorry for the trouble, everyone.
What'd you forget this time?
That girl was your other half? Interesting. Is it because of the Qingming sword?
I'm not completely sure. Maybe it's the Qingming sword, or maybe it's just something about me.
So you knew about your other self?
What? You knew she existed? But you...
Sorry. I did know about her, yes. Sometimes I can even sense what she's doing. But that night, she just appeared out of nowhere and acted so strange towards you. I didn't know how to explain, so I just pretended I didn't know anything. I'm really, really sorry.
More importantly, the Qingming sword.
It's alright. What worries me more is the Qingming sword. She just used its power. How are you feeling? Everything okay?
Actually, it was my idea too. I thought no matter what, those things had to be purified. She thought it'd be safer if she were the one to do it instead of me. And it's true. She did use the sword's power, but I didn't feel anything at all.
You're gonna go back. You're gonna go back to Yunquai Summit tonight and be like, why can't I remember this? I'll do this again.
Even so, that's too dangerous. You shouldn't do that again. You promised me, Shunguang. No matter what happens, your safety comes first.
I know. It's just...
Sorry to interrupt, but I feel like I should remind you. Seems like we're being watched.
By Shuyan.
Yeah, I felt it too. They're over there.
And maybe some others. Or maybe some others. Oh.
Brother?
Nope. Yep. Gone.
I think I see something over there. Did Senior Ye leave it?
Okay, so I have to dash for a little bit longer. Look at her. She looks so happy, and her eyes turn into the anime the anime like the angle brackets when she's about to fall over, and the way she turns is like that's amazing. She just... The way she composes herself is just so snappy. Wait, how do I get that one again? I don't know. Well, I want to know what the scaling on her plopping backwards is. I couldn't find it in her kit. Inside is a letter from Senior Ye to Shunguang and I. Open the envelope. Dear Shunguang and Junior Wise, when you read this letter, please don't try to look for me anymore. I know you came here for my sake, but I'm sorry, I can't face it yet, especially you, Shunguang. Because some darkness, once it clings to you, can never be washed away. I don't want you to be forced to confront the cruel truth before you're ready, but no matter what, you have to understand this. The Qingming sword was never a symbol of glory. It was always a shackle meant to consume you. And you, Wise my junior, I know you're someone I can trust. That's why I'm leaving my sister in your care. I'm asking you to protect her, to protect the only family I have left. As for me, I'm going after the only hope that can sever these shackles. Until I find that miracle, please forgive me for not being able to see you. Ye Shuyan. About the letter.
Do you think Senior left this letter to tell us something? But it feels so vague. It's pretty hard to read between the lines.
Brother. He's avoiding me. I don't know why he's doing this. There's so much he keeps from me. In his eyes, I'm still that immature kid who needs protecting. But I have grown up. I've gotten stronger. Yet, I'm still not good enough to share everyone's burdens. Sorry. I didn't mean to start rambling about all these heavy things.
It's not that he doesn't want to talk to us.
If Senior Ye really wanted to disappear for good, we wouldn't have found this letter. The fact that he left clues means he wants to communicate with us, but won't meet us face to face. Maybe there's a reason he has to stay hidden.
You're right. He must have his reasons.
You really do just trust people that easily, huh?
What's wrong with that? Plus, he's not people. He's my brother.
Nothing wrong with that. It's just a common trait of greenhouse flowers.
Is that supposed to be like an analogy for being sheltered?
Let's hope he's someone worth trusting then.
While you're talking, Lockspring suddenly starts making strange noises.
Reboot. Requesting reboot. Data corrupted. Data corrupted.
Oh no. Looks like Lockspring's gotten worse. Should we get it out for repairs soon?
We've pretty much wrapped up here. It's about time we head out.
What did we even accomplish though?
I got something
Oh, I guess
normal
besides the stuff on the
miasma and a hollow
flowers.
expansion, and you've managed to find some clues about your senior. I'd say this trip's been pretty productive. Too bad none of it is exactly good news, though. Let's go. I'll leave the rest to you, Proxy.
Alright, let's get out of here. Make it back to Phylum Heights without a hitch.
As expected of a pro, you're way more efficient than I thought, Proxy. Alright, let's go over what we know so far. Lemnian Hollow is indeed expanding at an unusual rate. Just like I guessed before, it's because of the abnormal miasma inside. Though it has no tangible form, it clings to those white flowers, mutating them and turning them into black flowers.
Those mutated black flowers spread corruption around it and draw in ethereals. But I can purify them with the Qingming sword.
Is it only the Qingming sword that can do that though? Because like, also there was that other one where the all those shoot, I don't remember what they're called, but it's the one where all those sacrifices were hidden in those boxes from like the company that Alice's family dad worked at or something. Like that night when Ishan absorbed all the ether, was that just ether, or like was that miasma or something? Can Ishan or just the Yunhui summits with their techniques or whatever purify the miasma too? I don't know. Because, like, we have that ability in gameplay-wise to get rid of the nodes so we can get rid of the flowers to open up the paths, but surely that must translate something into lore-wise.
Correct. You said Phylum Heights had those white flowers too, right? If those also... No, that shouldn't be possible. Theoretically, they can only survive inside the hollow. Anyway, let's...
Before Zhao can even finishes speaking, Lockspring lets out even more strange noises.
Reboot. Full system reboot requested.
Maybe we should take Lockspring in for repairs first?
Yeah, that's probably our bigger problem right now.
You're coming with us, Miss Zhao? I thought you might head back to Krampus.
She wants to know what's up with Lockspring too, I assume.
This little bamboo knows that area really well. It's worth keeping it with us.
Yep.
Besides, I've got nothing urgent going on. I don't mind tagging along.
So, do you happen to know any shops that fix bamboo?
Enzo, if we
I'm not
want to
even
head
sure
all
where
the
to
way back to
start.
6th Street.
I actually do
How
know
far
someone
is it,
who's really
though?
good at fixing bamboo. He's not in Phylum Heights, but I can try reaching out.
You really can do anything. Having you around is so reassuring. All right then, I'm counting on you.
Yo, Enzo, what's up? Have you heard of a high firepower combat bamboo? I encountered one in Hollow. You mean that discontinued high firepower combat bamboo? Where? I'll be right there. Right in Phylum Heights, but it seems to be malfunctioning. What a coincidence. I just happened to be in Phylum Heights on business. Wow! Yeah, what a coincidence! Come over to check it out. Don't you dare go to anyone else. Wait for me. No, I won't ask for anyone else, so where should I wait for you? I heard that the Bullion shop in Phylum Heights had some info on these high firepower combat bamboo. Let's meet up there. Ginger, how you doing? I don't know who you are. Hey there, welcome to Bullion. We pride ourselves on honest business here. All our items for sale are rare and precious finds. Feel free to browse around. But high firepower combat bamboo. High firepower combat bamboo. I heard you have some info here. High firepower. Oh my goodness. High firepower combat bamboo. Now that's a real antique name. Might I ask why you want to know about this kind of bamboo? I got one right here. Right here. Actually, this little bamboo in front of you is one. So this black bamboo is the legendary high firepower combat bamboo. Not quite what I expected. As you all probably know, this type of bamboo has long been out of production, and information about it can only be found on the original draft of the Bamboo Maintenance Manual, which was allegedly compiled by Lady Sunbringer herself. Fortunately, we do have that original manuscript in our collection. Since you're here to repair this rare bamboo, our shop will happily lend you the original manuscript. But we're still running a business here, and I expect you to offer something in exchange for such a valuable manuscript. Fair, there's no such thing as free lunch, especially for something so valuable. Enzo! So, what do you want? Enzo, when are you getting here? Information from deep within Lemnian Hollow. Any kind of info will do. Every story from that place is valuable to me. Of course, we'll provide suitable compensation for your services. How do you know we could enter the Lemnian Hollow? Anyone who wants to do business needs at least a basic intelligence network. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Miss Zhao of Krampus? Looks like this isn't just your average shop, huh? I'm good with those terms. What do you think, Wise? I can accept them too. Where's Enzo? It's a deal then. I'll go get the original manuscript now. Please wait here for a moment. If you're feeling bored, feel free to browse the shop. You won't be disappointed. I guess we're getting the manuscript so that Enzo can take a look at it to repair it. Oh. Oh, okay. Sure. Is that what this was? I think it was, yeah. In a flash, Enzo comes zooming over like a turbo engine. High firepower combat bamboo. High firepower combat bamboo. So it's this little guy. Its name is Lockspring. It's an adorable little bamboo. Lockspring, huh? Looks like you're in pretty bad shape. Don't worry, I'll fix you up. We got the bamboo maintenance manual too. As expected from you. How reliable. I brought all the tools with me. With this original manuscript, I can start fixing this rare Bangbu right away. Huh? You're gonna fix it right here? Don't worry, I've already talked it over with the store owner. If you've got stuff to do, don't let me keep you. I'm about to get started. I'll let you know as soon as I finish fixing it. Enzo's definitely full of passion. I love my neighbors. Next, I'm planning to head back to Krampus first. I still need to properly analyze the information we obtained from the Lemnian Hollow. Then Shunguang and I will head back to Sabian Temple. We'll bring the others up to speed on what's up with the Hollow. Didn't we say, like, wait, don't let anyone know about that, but, I don't know, about that mission. But yeah. Yeah, I was thinking the same. Let's head out now. Catch you next time, Miss Chow. Bye. Old Port Factory. Yep. Okay. Alright. I haven't been doing any of this. I still haven't claimed this. This is part of the stash. Yeah. Can I, like... Where do I see the journey again? Where do I see the journey? Frick. I thought it was in this thing. Where's the journey tab? Oh, posted 5 days ago on Reddit. The journey tab is gone, so it's not just me. Where'd it go? Let me see. Does this say? It's in the logbook. Is that the... It's in the new menu. Okay. Oops. That's a way to go. What should I do? I can't get in touch with Shifu at all. Uh-oh. Did something happen? It's Yushan we're talking about. She'll be fine.
So what you're saying is, no one can reach the High Preceptor at all?
Why is she just gone all the time, man? Hello, incoming viewers. Thank you for joining the stream. Just getting along with Zenless Zone Zero's 2.5 main story.
I'm afraid so. I've tried a few times, but nothing got through to her. I was hoping to report the latest updates.
I tried calling her a few times earlier, too. Ishu and Shifu just won't pick up.
The High Preceptor has always been careful with major matters. She wouldn't cut communication without a good reason. Something must have happened. Still, with her strength, even a Void Hunter from New Eridu couldn't touch her. She's probably just caught up in some trivial matters and can't respond right now.
I mean, going toe-to-toe with Miyabi, granted that was a simulation, but going toe-to-toe, like, when neither have a clear edge, I wouldn't say that being, like, as described as couldn't touch her. Like, theoretically, if they're evenly matched, they will eventually wear both of each other down. I don't know.
Something happened to Ishu and Shifu?
We can't get in touch with her at the moment, but you needn't worry. More importantly, what's with you two? Running around all flustered like that. Completely undisciplined.
Liu Hongzhou's brow furrows deeply. His eyes land on Shunguang first and then shift sharply to you. For some reason, even though he's speaking with Shunguang, it feels like the blame is aimed squarely at you, like you're the one leading Shunguang astray.
Sorry, Elder Liu. There's something important we need to tell everyone.
And then she's gonna have to reveal that she used the sword's power. Together, Shunguang and you report everything you've seen in the Hollow, the secret expansion of Lemnian Hollow, the appearance of the abnormal miasma, and how the harmless-looking white flowers can actually turn black.
So it really is true. Something's wrong with Lemnian Hollow.
That doesn't sound good.
We think so too, which is why we should probably talk things through and decide what to do next.
And he's gonna be like, you don't do anything.
So you entered the Hollow on your own.
I'm sorry, Elder Lu. I finally found a clue to my brother's whereabouts. I had to see it for myself.
Lu Hongzhou does not seem to be listening to Shunguang at all. His gaze is fixed right on you.
I told you before, I hoped your presence would be a good thing for her, not this. Not encouraging her to take pointless risks.
It's not his fault. This was my idea. If you're going to blame someone, blame me. I was being reckless.
Ye Shunguang, you're the last person who gets to act on impulse. You must remember that. The Qingming Sword's wielder is Yunquei Summit's most vital and irreplaceable asset. Nothing can be allowed to happen to you. If your actions bring shame to Yunquei Summit, can you take responsibility for that?
I'm sorry.
With all due respect, Elder Lu, are you actually concerned about Senior Shunguang, or just about the title of the Qingming Sword's wielder?
Oof.
What are you implying? Ye Shunguang is the wielder of the Qingming Sword, and that won't change.
What I'm saying is, you don't really care what she thinks, do you? You just want the Qingming Sword's wielder to do as they're told and stay under your thumb. And Senior Shunguang isn't some asset. She's a real person, with her own feelings, her own will. If Yunquei Summit's so-called honor can only stand on her suffering, maybe we're the ones who need to take a hard look at ourselves.
Yeah, this does remind me a little bit of in One Piece when Fujitora and all of his soldiers publicly apologized to King Riku Dold, and when he was arguing with Akainu on the phone afterwards, he's like, Akainu's like, you bring shame, and Fujitora's like, if we... Frick, I don't quite remember exactly how it goes, but I remember it's like, if we lose honor by apologizing when we're wrong, then maybe we didn't have any in the first place, or something like that. Just if we lose face by admitting fault, then we never had any in the first place. The arrow seems to freeze for a moment. Ye Shunguang just stares at you, completely thrown off by what you said. Tofu and Hunyu look nervous, like they want to smooth things over but don't know how to start, and right then your phone rings, cutting through the tension.
I apologize
the mayor,
if it's
cool.
bad timing, everyone. I've been made aware of what's been happening with Lemnian Hollow, and thanks to Wise for the intel, of course. I've also gathered some leads through various channels. For now, I'd like you all to remain calm and refrain from taking any rash actions.
Again, without the filter.
I've already sent a team of professionals to investigate. We should have concrete data soon. Now, any other questions?
Where's Yishan?
Is Yishuan Shifu with you? We haven't been able to reach her lately, and we're starting to get a little worried.
Yishan? She reported some info about Phylum Heights earlier, then said she had other matters to attend to and left.
I see. Maybe Shifu ran into something on her way. In that case, we won't keep you any longer, Mr. Mayor.
After the mayor says goodbye, the call ends.
That's enough for today. Since the mayor has made his call, we'll hold our position and wait. I shall continue my attempts to contact the High Preceptor. It is past time she returned to keep certain unruly disciples in line.
Yeah, you don't act. It doesn't seem like you actually care about the persons themselves. Before knowing, Lu Hongzhou shoots you one last annoyed look. Tofu and Panyu say a few comforting words before heading out too. Shunguang gives you a little nod, so you follow her into the room.
Thanks for standing up for me just now. I guess I've always known. Elder Lu and probably a lot of people at Yunquay Summit, what they really care about is the title of the Qingming Sword's wielder. To them, it doesn't matter who actually holds the sword. And that's fair. The Qingming Sword is Yunquay Summit's most precious treasure. I still don't quite understand why it chose someone as ordinary as me.
Don't doubt yourself.
Don't doubt yourself. Even without the title, you deserve to be respected and heard. Everyone does.
Okay. Sorry for making you worry over something so small. Right now, what really matters is Limnian Hollow.
We can take a breather for now.
The mayor said we should lay low for now, right? Let's just take it easy then. You don't have to shoulder everything alone. Learning to rely on your companions is just as important.
Yeah, you're right.
Wanna go out for a walk?
We rarely get downtime. How about we go out for a walk?
Sure. I've been wanting to go out for a walk with you anyway. Mind if I change first? I'll wear that outfit you saw last time.
She looks embarrassed again. I guess the way she's looking
I
down.
looked nice in this outfit last time, so let's go check out the market now.
Shunguang, you seem to love sweets. I've heard the Tong Sui shop here is pretty good.
Tong Sui?
Try?
Is it not
That
sway?
sounds nice. I hope they have some osmanthus flavored dessert.
Or does it only have the way sound if it's SH instead of just
No,
S?
don't stress too much. Let's take a
If
quick
it's
breather.
but if
Getting
it's
to know the ice is part of
sui
getting
but
good.
shui. Hey Eleanor, I don't know you. Welcome, dear guests. We're running a taste testing and improvement event for our sweet cakes. Would you be interested in joining in? Sweet cake, nice space. Sweet cake state testing and improvement event. So we're modifying the recipe and creating new flavors of sweet cakes? That's right, that's right. You can use all the ingredients in the shop or bring your own, and if you manage to create a popular new flavor, there's a sweet reward in it for you. Want to give it a shot, Shunguang? Huh? Let me try some of these sweet cakes first. The texture is super tender when you bite into it, and the aroma is just right, but it feels a bit bland. I see you have quite the sweet tooth. We use plenty of rock sugar in this dessert. Some customers even said it was a bit too sweet for them. Is that so? I guess that's just how my palate is, but you just said there was rock sugar in this. I think I figured out a way to improve the flavor. Hey, Junior, give me just a second. Shunguang turns and runs off. After a while, she comes back with a bag of candy and a bag of dried osmanthus flowers, and beside her stands a familiar friend, Reed from Good Goods. Heh? Oh, hi. Raccoon Thyron? I got some osmanthus candy and dried osmanthus flowers from Miss Reed, and with these ingredients, I should be able to make osmanthus cake. Good Goods is selling osmanthus candy now? We used to sell these a while back, but they're long gone from the shelves now. Still, I love these candies so much that I keep some just for myself. Since Miss Shunguang needed some, I gave her a portion along with some dried osmanthus flowers from home. Thought they might come in handy for you all. I heard there's an event with taste testing sweet cakes here. I'd love to try an osmanthus candy flavor. I was just about to give that a shot. Well then, I'll look forward to it in a bit. Speaking of which, I heard people have seen some new white flowers in Farnham Heights lately. They look pretty nice. I wonder if we could turn them into candies or snacks. No! You mean those strange white flowers? They might be dangerous. Better stay away from them.
Oh.
Is that so? Got it. Thanks for the heads up. After telling Reed of the dangers of the white flowers, Shunguang finally starts skillfully making the osmanthus cake. Somewhat clumsily, you follow her, helping pass tools and measure flour. Soon enough, the first batch of osmanthus cakes is ready. The sweet fragrance of osmanthus fills the entire Tong Sui shop. Eleanor tries some first. Wow, dear customer, the osmanthus cake you made was totally going to be a hit. If you're up for it, how about we make this today's special and sell it at a production price for everyone to try? Huh? Are my osmanthus cakes really that good? Of course, look, customers are already being drawn in. Yo, Eleanor, what delicious goodies are you cooking up in here today? I'm practically drooling here. Osmanthus cakes made by this customer. Come on, everyone, try some. This Osmanthus cakes is really something else. The aroma is divine. This praise is like a pebble thrown into a lake, causing ripples that draw on more curious customers. Those super fragrant pastries. We want some too. One serving each, please. This Osmanthus cake, it reminds me of the flavors I loved in my youth. You're really something, young lady. More and more people are drawn in by this sweet aroma, forming a long queue at the Tong Sui stall. Xiaoguang is a bit flustered, but her face glows with a rare delight. So this is what it feels like to be appreciated by a lot of people. The things I create bring joy to others, and seeing them so happy makes me happy too. I truly love these minute and ordinary moments of happiness. I hope this happiness never ends. Soon, all of Xiaoguang's Osmanthus cakes are sold out. Eleanor can't stop grinning, insisting on giving all of today's earnings to Xiaoguang, but Xiaoguang declines with a smile. Thank you so much. Not only did you make such popular pastries, but you also shared the recipe with me. Your hands have like some magical power to create joy. I should be the one thanking you. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. So people really do like the pastries I make. I always wanted to be a baker. Does Pantheon still have that line? Of course, they're delicious. Have some more confidence in yourself. Thank you. Well, we should get going. See you next time. Xiaoguang and Eleanor wave goodbye. You check the time. Suddenly something comes to mind. Xiaoguang, follow me. We're just in time. Let me take you somewhere. Huh? Huh? Alright.
This direction. Where are you taking me?
It's a nice place.
For the
You'll
sunset.
see soon enough.
Cough Calf. Made by Tin Master. A different tin. Where are you going? What is up with your pathfinding? Where are you going?
Nice spot, right? I stumbled upon it by accident. It's the best place in
Oh, I was
all
right.
of
It is the
Phylum Heights
sunset.
to watch the sunset.
Wow. It's so beautiful. It feels like a living painting.
Bensai Tengoku?
Looking
Playing
at it makes
Arcadia?
me happy. Come to think of it, I've never really taken a good look at Phylum Heights before. I didn't realize it was this breathtaking. It'd be such a shame if this were to disappear. Actually, I have something I want to share with you as well, Junior. It's the Osmanthus cake we made together. I saved a little just for you.
Oh, there's still some Osmanthus cake left? I thought it was all sold out.
Yeah, this was from the first test batch, so I kept it. I wanted to share it with you.
Actually, I've been wanting to try it ever since I caught that sweet Osmanthus scent earlier. Don't mind if I do.
What do you think? How does it taste?
It's even better than before. No wonder business was booming. You're really good at making desserts, Xiaoguang. If I had to say, it's still a little too sweet. But that's no big deal. I think it's delicious.
I probably added too much sugar.
Again.
I'll make sure to adjust the sweetness next time. Oh, right! I should let everyone at Yunquay Summit try it too. I'll make some more once we're back at Swabian Temple. I wonder if Miss Zhao would like some Osmanthus cake.
I heard Dylan say that Miss Zhao prefers meat.
Figures, rabbit with the red eyes, the killer rabbit from Minecraft, or something. No, I don't know.
Oh, really? Then I'll make something else for her.
Wow, Xiaoguang. It feels like you really know how to make everything. You're amazing.
Be a cook or something.
It's how I kept myself occupied when I had nothing to do back on the mountain.
Be like Underflow. Just try all sorts of cooking stuff and hope, and then KOB comes in 5 minutes after you leave the room. No, 2 minutes after you leave the room to eat everything.
I'd love for you to try my cooking too. But I gotta figure out all your preferences and tastes first.
You happily enjoy your Osmanthus cakes with Xiaoguang. She eats slowly and occasionally gets some golden Osmanthus syrup on her lips, like a cute, happy little chipmunk. Okay. You watch the sun set beneath the horizon, smelling and chatting as the night envelops the world like a warm blanket. Alright.
It's getting late. Time to head back.
Oops, not that. Let's see. Okay, so it was... Oh, I only did these two. Wait, this is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6 long, but it's already been 2.5 hours. This may extend a third day, but I think like this is a pretty good place to leave off from doing the story for now. So I should do the I guess I shall do Yay Shunguang pulls. All right. So I've got. Oh wow. 197 pulls from Chromes. 133 from the whatever currency, and a 24 tapes. All right. And I am 2 pity in. Can I finally get M6 Nicole? Surely, right? Also, what is the... Oh yeah, cool. I'll figure that out after. This is a poll event, right? Or something. All right, well, let's just go then. 12. Well, M6 Nicole. I think I had her M5. That's M6, right? Well, whatever. 22. Oh, cool. Here we go. Very cool. Do I... Shoot, was this 50-50? I forgot. I think this is 50-50, right? 13. 14. Is that Ben's Wumbo? The previous one? 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. Alright, here we go. 19 pulls. I'm assuming this is Ben's. Yeah, because of that pillar. Yeah. I do actually like Ben's weapon design. It's pretty like the weapon, not the Wumbo, but the actual pillar is pretty cool. Okay, well, might as well pull for her Wumbo then. I am 0 pity in, it appears. Yep. Is 10. 20. 'Vault. Yep. 30. 40. 50. 60. Very cool. That's 53, right? 51. 52. Oh, not 53. 53. 54. Nice. Did I get anything else? I don't think so, right? But hey, 54 is decent. And 22 is really good. Was it 22 or was it 30? It was 22, right? Getting good RNG on my pulls this time. Alright. And now I pull for a Jaws weapon, because apparently her one bow is really strong for her compared to other options. Oh frick, how many pulls was I in? 6, okay. 16. Oh. Okay. 26. 36. Still going good with RNG. Let's see if I win 75-50 or 75-25. I can math. That was 36, right? Okay. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. That's not Zhao's Wumbo. Oh, and a random pull crest. Whose is this? Grace's. Okay. Okay. Sure. And now we're 5 in. Okay, so 15. $25. $35. How many mindscapes do I even have on Pulcra? I'm pretty sure I don't have her M6 yet, even with this last one. 45. $55. Alright, now we're starting to push it a little bit. Just a bit. 65. Now we're actually starting to push it. 75. Thank you. 66. 68 minus 1. 68. All right. Cool. But can't complain about that one. I got everything else pretty early, so yeah. Maybe it's about time I use these. You know, What I even claim though? Kaleda's mindscapes are so bad. I don't know. I'd have to look at everyone else's stuff, but that's the newest one. You know what? Okay. I'll do 110 of the standard pulls, because why not? Or should I save that for 3.x? How many? No, frick, was this not? Oh, this is monochrome. Oh, I'm stupid. I thought, yeah, I thought it would actually be weird if it was just like, you get these just from doing regular pulls. But yeah, free to play, so that won't work for me. I'm just gonna take a look. What is this? Yeah. Nope, not doing that. Hmm. 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 I'm a Minecraft villager. I will not be doing these standard pulls this time. I suppose I will save them for another year. Use them in 3.x, see how many I have then. Which ones are there even anyway? Sprout. Oh, this is just Ye Shunguang specifically. Okay. How many of these do I have now? 152. And I still have 141. Yeah. Alright. So that's it for the pulls. Let's start building the characters. I might actually run out of money. I think I'm actually gonna run out of money. What does she level, actually? Basic chain special. Okay. And I still have a bunch of these unclaimed, because why not? Right, I need to do this some more, because I did them all on Jal. But, let's do that. Yes. That, yes. That, yes. Where is my Branch and Blade song? That one could use some work. Not overclock. Enhance. I'm gonna get so poor. I'm getting so poor. I think a little bit more crit rate could do. Oh, okay, I just get it from this. I'm getting so poor. Maybe I should have been farming for monies. Ah. Ah. I'll just do this right here. Why not? Hold on. Give me a moment. I swear, no one reads the sign on my door. Holy frick. Okay.
I'm here.
Let's see.
Need a hand?
Zhao's thing is it switches to the previous character, right? Or was it the next character? Does it quick assist forward? I assume it does. Okay.
I'll show you my real value this
Let's just do this.
Promise to tell me thank you. I'm here. Need a hand?
I need to level up Zhao's Wombo too, but I'm poor. You know what? I think I will pull for that Bang Boo.
I'll show you my real value this time.
Be right back. I'm gonna close the door. Actually, cold air is getting in. All right. Two more Yunkai something. Yeah, all of my Bang Boo here are not useful for this, so I'll just use the Beeline. The actual attack it's still good, but I feel like it could be a bit more. I don't know. How many do I need? Like 60 or something? I don't know. There's also something that, oh, it's Zhao that will put her in that equivalent thing. Or something.
Switch out one for the place. If you spot an ethereal, careful. The line is gone.
Oh my goodness, you missed. Yeah, you suck. Oh, I'm out of
Cut through darkness. Forward! Turn around! Smash them!
Where's the point thing?
I'll be fine. My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky.
Oops.
Piece of blade melts my heart. Time to charge now. Intercept! Seal! Wait! What do you do? Don't leave it to me! Here I draw.
Let's just do this.
The Shunguang Yunquai Summit, breaking all illusions!
Cool. That basically one-shots it. You know, now I'm actually a little bit curious about the multipliers, I guess, compared to Miyabi's. I'll just take a look another time. Obviously, Miyabi won't be as strong for this because it's not ice weak, but yeah.
Ride the wind. Is it?
I'll be fine!
Got one for complaint.
Icy edge. The Qingming's might.
I'm also
Rinse the
going to
heavens!
actually properly figure out how the mechanics, Ether Veil, and whatever works. Because it seems like sometimes Giles' quick assists triggers it, and sometimes it doesn't. I'm sure I did read it in the tooltip when I put her on the trial thing, but I didn't actually, I already forgot.
My apologies. Great. The winning pieces are in place.
Wow, that is a really long animation.
I'll be fine!
Maybe it's as long as Sokaku's.
Rest assured, you're winning! How's that? The sword follows my will and wins howl in the heavens! Cut through darkness.
Am I just invulnerable in the state? Like, is Shunguang just invulnerable in that state? Right, one more time. I think I need 60, right?
Can't let this chance slip away. Just in time.
I'll be fine!
Dial 2 for a chat. I can hop in anytime.
My blade cuts down evil! My spirit soars in the sky! Radiant.
I guess if not already in the Veil, yeah, it does this. It just puts her in the state. Oh, Okay.
I call this move Funny Slash Combo! Leave it to me!
Alright. Let's just finish building up the characters, I guess. Yep. I am too poor.
Tell me if anything's wrong, okay?
Where's Scott Outpost? Get me in here. Did I buy all the stuff? Did I buy the monies? Give me this. I don't actually know what these do. Oh, right. I do know what these do, and I forgot. Do I have enough money now?
Need a hand?
Promise to tell me if anything's wrong, okay?
Alright, Zhao, your turn. I forgot I didn't put a wombo on her at all. Alright, well...
I'm here. Need a hand?
I hate being kind of low on this stuff too, because I actually need these for the daily performances, but do I buy the 5th one? That actually improved my deadly assault score like right before reset by like 3k.
I'll show you my real value this time.
At least leveling up itself doesn't cost money in this, or for that. But, almost 26k health. And she has basically 50% crit rate, so that's nice. I'll just level these stuff. Well, I don't know how much these need leveling, but I'm poor. So unless I start farming money, I won't really be able to level up much else. But yeah, it has been just under 3 hours. I left off at a good place for the story, and I did my pulls and finished building Shunguang and Zhao. So hey, welcome back. So I think that is a good place to leave off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Anyone lurking in stream, thanks for lurking. If you're watching the VOD, thanks for watching the VOD. And if you dropped by and left, you aren't here now, probably won't hear or see this, but, you know, thanks for dropping by. If you enjoyed this stream and or my other content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing if you're on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, consider dropping a follow. Next stream will, okay, it's not midnight yet, so next stream will most likely be tomorrow, Monday, around the same time, 7, probably around 8 or 9, Pacific time. I'm not sure, judging from the number of quests left, I don't know if I'll be able to finish it tomorrow within the usual 3-hour time that I usually go up to. And you know, I could extend it a bit more, but given that I'm a third of the way through and it took me 2.5 hours to get there, I feel like this might extend to a third day. But assuming nothing comes up tomorrow, I will continue this tomorrow, and then if I don't finish, then either Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll let you know then. Anything else? streaming plans after that. Okay, so next week, actually, on the 13th, Hytale drops. I am going to be streaming that day of. Not on this channel. You may or may not know that I do have a Minecraft channel that was the channel that I mainly started off with, and I kind of dropped off. Don't have ideas for it. I'll be renaming that to like be more Hytale focused, and I'll be doing Hytale, or really just block-based stuff, but mostly Hytale. Maybe still some Minecraft animations on there. But yeah, I'll be streaming Hytale on that channel, and then I'll put out like a YouTube post or something and just link it then. But yeah, I'll be streaming Hytale. And then week after that, or next week, Genshin update also drops. So the week after that, I'll be streaming Genshin. I'll be pulling for Columbina. So yeah, that's basically the vague, broad schedule for streaming plans. Except next week, Tuesday, unless something comes up. Yes, I absolutely will be streaming Hytale Day 1 on Tuesday. It'll most likely be, again, around 7, 8, 9 p.m. Pacific time, but I might try to do it earlier in the day. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But anyway, yep, again, that'll be it for this stream. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!